There's a national school teacher. For first level, what I don't know what you call it there. So the 4 to 12-year-olds.
Oh yeah. Like in elementary and middle school.
Yeah, well, we don't actually have a middle school. We just have national school and second level.
Right.
But yeah, no, she has basically 2.5 months off. Call it 3 in lots of ways.
Yeah.
So they're only back in September, and there are like midterms coming up at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the thing about teaching is like, when you're busy, you're busy. But when you're not busy, you're really not busy. And
I couldn't teach young lads. I have taught in university, perfectly fine in university, because people come and have no interest. They sit down the back, they don't listen. The people that actually want to learn are there, and you teach them. But the having to teach people that don't want to learn.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
I mean, that's why at least I like high school, because I can at least it's like, dude, you don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, let's just get through the day and we'll be fine.
You sound like one of my second school teachers who used to meet once a week down in one of the local pubs for a pint.
Yeah, I'm Tough Love. I'm Miss Tough Love. Like I'm really, really mean to the kids and they love it. So it's like, all right.
Yeah, you can be like super snarky with them, and it's a lot of fun.
Back in a sec.
Yeah, I taught 7th grade for 3 months. I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Nope. So I originally started out with young adults that were profoundly, I'm a special education teacher. So it was like a life skills program. I did that for 8 years.
Right.
I love that. The kids that want to be in school, this is the only time they socialize.
Yeah. Some kids, they really like school. They don't always realize it. But
Nice good try.
Hello.
hey,
Hello.
I think we're just missing Dan now.
The wild card, as usual.
He went to get what, ice for his champagne, he said?
No, that was Cass, I think.
The wild card, as usual.
Dan and I actually played a game Monday night. We're both barbarians. That was fun.
Yeah, so is there another world or another game where instead of playing all rogues, we all play the same class? We all play barbarian. It's like some sort of battle royale situation.
Yeah, I was like, we were two barbarians and a paladin. It was like just a dungeon crawl.
Wait, what if we all played bard? What if there were a game where we all played different bards?
I love
So
my
it's
bard.
just like musicians on tour simulator or something.
Yep. Get out of my face.
I I have a great idea for a bard.
Oh,
They're like a folk hero that their tales of heroism are greatly exaggerated. Really, it's just like a war bard. So everyone like thinks he's like this amazing, strong hero, and really he's just like a coward.
I like the idea. I also like the idea of the opposite of that, which is like you've got this amazing badass who just like is super low self-esteem and just sings songs about like how shitty his life is.
Isn't that
And then they
basically
become best
Dandelion
friends.
from The Witcher?
I suppose that's true.
Muckle's last one shot for Agents of the Waterdeep would have been perfect for a all for one brawl.
I don't like complaining on that, man. Though coward characters are a lot of fun.
Like the reluctant hero.
Yeah.
There is a funny video for somebody playing Baldur's Gate 3, and it's him, and then he hired a bunch of like hirelings, and they're all halfling barbarians. So it's just 4 halfling barbarians running around Baldur's Gate.
I don't know, man. I think BG3 is a little bit. I think BG3 is a little bit overrated.
I've seen those videos.
Did you see the concept about the? You're talking about everyday heroes, where it's the concept is there isn't a hero party. Everyone randomly gets assigned a villager when something attacks.
Yeah, I saw this.
I was looking at
Yeah,
going,
I
geez,
saw
that
that.
would be fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
The problem with games like that is that you're dead in one hit.
Oh, it is, but the whole
Well,
point
you-
is if you die, you get assigned a new villager.
I don't know. I think that might be nice. That might be okay for one-off. I think that would get old real fast. Even
much
playing
fun.
level 1 characters gets pretty old pretty quickly.
Oh no, it is a one-off. It's not a thing unless you want to go into it. Like the concept after he was talking about, you could then start powering up these people to maybe have a revenge mission against the heroes that didn't turn up.
Yeah, I saw a video on Instagram. I just put it in the chat. It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like Garrett will be joining us.
You know, a campaign about wizards, a campaign featuring all wizards starting at level 1. I think that would be funny.
So Harry Potter.
Strixhaven.
And wizards is one of the wizards and bards are probably like the easiest classes to do that with. So
Yeah.
So bards, it's like
You
Camp
make it-
Rock.
cleric's not bad either.
Oh yeah, clerics have a lot of subclasses that they get at level 1, so that'd be pretty easy.
And warlock is also a pretty versatile class.
Yup.
Like all barbarian, all rogue, all fighter. It's like your toolbox as a party is just so shitty unless you took feats.
Yeah, but nobody's squishier than a level 1 wizard.
Level 1 sorcerer.
Yeah, they're the same pretty. Like 6 hit points.
Ish.
It's not great, but once you start getting level 2 and then beyond, then you'll be able to fix your problems, right?
The same
Anytime I
amount of
play
hit points as a normal commoner.
Anytime I played a wizard and we started at level 1, I die. If we start higher up, I can do okay, but anytime I've had one at level 1,
You have to play pretty scared.
I try.
And now look at you go, Nettie, doing all the killing.
Yeah, right.
You need to pick mage armor or shield. It's pretty mandatory. You have to all level 1 characters need to get a little bit of luck to get to second level, to be honest. Unless you have someone in your party who's taken inspirational or inspiring leader, that helps a lot with your survival chances.
Yeah, I mean, I think even in this campaign, we had 2 people go down. I know I went down in the first session. I think Nightcat went down in the session.
Well, going
And
down
that-
is not the same as dying. I mean, if you're playing
Yes,
if you're
yeah, I know,
you just go down all the time. But the problem with the level 1 characters, if someone rolls a critical hit against you, you're just often dead from massive damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Just go straight
I'm like-
to being dead.
It's like 6 hit points and something hits me for 25 points. I'm like, oh, dead.
6 hit points. They only need to hit you for 12, and you're dead. Or
Mhm.
less if you already took damage. Once you start getting levels, though, like you dip cleric or artificer to get armor, and you have shield, and then your wizard party is like really not that squishy at all. And then you get access to things like Blade Singer for extra attacks. You can do like crossbow Blade Singer builds and stuff like that, so you can cover all your party bases. Like same with Bard, they have subclasses that can do damage dealing as well, so you can get like the full party experience. And Bard also has magical secrets. You have like very large toolboxes for those classes. Same with Warlock. Not really too much you can do with pure Barb.
Well, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
All right. This time I don't really have anything for housekeeping, so we'll just go right to recap. If anyone wants to step up for the inspiration.
I didn't kill anyone.
I was getting drunk.
Oh yeah. We entered the we made our way to the after a meeting with the quest giver. Oh man, I forget his name. But we met with the quest giver, an old man, wizard-looking fella, who we offered to stay at our place for a certain payment. He declined in favor of the tavern, the central
Yawning
tavern, the Yawning Portal. Yeah. And then we made our way to the estate of our target, where he has the Book of Summoning Celestials. And he's the guy's this noble man seems to be possessed by a devil of some sort, or ensorcelled in some strange way. And we entered the estate after killing a gelatinous cube and another type of ooze that was wandering the grounds. We were faced with a whole room full of Sturges, at least Garrett and Nedwise, particularly, our 2 scouts. And they barely made it out. They also faced a Nothic that was just there and probably made their presence known to their master. So those 2 are made, but everybody else, we regrouped. We took 5 outside and have decided to start planning to observe the grounds for a while before we make our next move.
Yes, the party. It was good. You could take inspiration. The party made their way back to the campsite, opting for a long rest. Early in the morning, you're awoken by rustling in the bushes. Quickly alarmed, you kind of sit up to get a better look, but you come to realize quickly it is Miss Green that has somehow tracked you here.
What are you doing here?
this late?
Ah, I didn't. I thought you might need a hand. I was expecting you back sooner.
Well, we'd love your help. Things didn't go super smooth on our first foray.
No promises it'll go any smoother, but I'll try.
Right, welcome aboard. We're just going to be observing for now. Our first attempt to enter the place was quite readily foiled.
So we
Okay.
can expect security to be up then.
Certainly, at least 2 people's worth up. 2 of us were spotted. The rest, the rest were not directly seen.
That we know of.
That we know of.
We have to assume that we've lost the element of surprise, and that it's possible that if we wait long enough, they will let their guard down again. But I don't think we can rely on that. So we have to be.
They will at least be expecting those 2. They won't be expecting us in particular. They don't know how many, they just know numbers. So, there's that.
Nettie, would you like to open up the map you found and show Miss Green?
Sure. I found this. It's in the, yep, there we go. So Garrett and I decided we'd try to go through the roof, or try to go up, and we tried to sneak up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, that didn't work. But what did we think? We think the thing that we're looking for is in the basement, right?
Well,
Possibly.
so what we do know is that he has a room on the 3rd floor where he performs rituals. There's a cavernous room underneath the basement that contains 4 large crystals, unknown purpose, and the windows can be unlocked using the password Krokomar. Those are the notes that we got from the disembodied head who spoke to us. So we went in through a window on the 1st floor. We went in through this window here, and then we went up the stairs to the 3rd floor. And I think I'm not sure exactly which room we were fighting the Sturges in. It might be probably this one, I would guess.
Yeah, we
maybe it was this
didn't get a good look. I had just enough time to open up the door and see all of the Sturges, and I tried to slam it shut, and then
Do you know how you got in? Did you close the window afterwards? Or did
Yeah.
you...
Yeah,
So they
Knight had
just...
secured the exit.
So they only know they only found you on the 3rd floor. So they may not know that the windows have been compromised then.
Yeah, but at the same time, we also didn't see anybody who seemed too capable of intelligent thought. Again, we can't count on that, but
As
I
part
do
of the
wonder.
plotting, we were told that a previous group of adventurers had attempted to raid the place already, and if they didn't change the window password after that, we can assume that
You probably assume that, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They're either really cocky or stupid.
Yeah.
The other thing they told us is that she told us to be wary of the purple-robed cultists, the creatures that are melted puddles of melted ice, and creatures with hooks for hands, some of which we've already encountered. But there are a variety of threats. Yeah.
I was planning to just observe the grounds of the manor for about a week, if not more, and see the comings and goings of its master and subjects. See if we could track any patterns, see if we could identify where the book is, where the master is, at any given point in the day. Predict movements.
Yeah. The other thing that we can do too is just observe through the windows and not even go through them. Like this room that we were trying to investigate on the 3rd floor, there's a couple windows. So if we have someone who can climb, or if I get the right materials, I can summon a familiar who can look through the windows and see what's going on in there. There's also the basement, which we can probably access pretty easily. Well, never mind. I redact that statement. But
No windows.
no, I was mistaken on that.
Yeah, one way in,
Where
one way
do
out.
we get down? Yeah, where do we get down into the basement from the 1st floor?
Ignore that. Sorry.
One
So
way in.
the first
So
cast
top right,
is
top right stairs.
yeah, these will take
Okay.
you down to the basement here, and then you have to get over to these stairs here to get you down to this underground cavern.
You were already there. Is there any ground around that we could observe from with telescopes, or look
We're
at the
about a
3rd
mile.
window?
I believe we're about a mile south of the mansion, and there is no foliage or vegetation around the house. So there's nowhere in the immediate vicinity to hide. Is that right, Muckle, or am I mistaken?
That is correct.
How close was the tree line to the mansion?
The tree line, the mansion is pretty well in the center of a clearing, and that clearing's probably about, 60-foot diameter.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's not too far. It's within sight
30
line.
feet.
Yeah, we should be able to keep an eye if we get up into a tree. Keep an eye on the 3rd floor. I assume.
Yeah.
Is there anything tall enough around that we would be able to observe the 3rd floor from? That window on
think
the 3rd
so.
floor.
But if we can climb, I don't have enough gold. I only literally need like one more piece of gold to be able to summon a familiar.
So to spot your gold piece.
I'll just give you, if that's all it is, we can give you the gold piece.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Great,
gold piece.
thanks.
You'd also have to travel back to the Waterdeep to purchase the components.
That's true.
Well, I
also-
do have
I'll
2nd
get
story
down
work,
here
so I
for a bit.
can get up and down quickly.
Yeah, are you able to climb?
I have 2nd story work, yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is well.
But I still
I've
don't
been
think
looking-
I don't think hanging off the side is. Have we even watched? Is there people going around the outside of the building? Maybe we should watch for a day, the first day, and see.
Yeah,
So
if you guys
why-
are just gonna watch,
Yeah, if we're gonna
maybe I
watch,
will go back to town.
Two of them can run back and get
Yeah.
what we need, and the rest of us can take turns doing with the watch.
Yeah, I think that's
Precisely.
stay in an OP point, an observation point in the tree line, and just watch
We can.
for the 4 different sides and keep an eye on what's going on. And then
While people are making trips back into town, they could also collect some information about Marcos and his family history and any potential connections to him, any potential interests he may have had before he was supposedly possessed. More information is better. Might be useful.
Yeah. I also misspoke. I only have 9 silver, so I would need more than just one gold.
how much do you need?
I need 10 total. So
I hand
I
over.
spent all mine, I think, on.
I can hand over. I don't want to hand over everything, but I can hand over 8.
Great.
I'll
I
give
can
a
give you, I can
quarter
give you,
over.
I can give you another piece, so you can get that should give you 10.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think I blew all my gold on a health potion or something that no longer exists. Okay, so then if you guys will stay and observe, I'll go back to town to that store to just buy materials. Is there anything else I can get for people while I'm there? And would anybody like to accompany me?
Forgery kits.
Forgery kit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Just bring back more beer.
I will give you the money to pay for it as well.
Okay. How much? And I have no idea how much that costs.
I don't either. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm looking for the troll skull.
You can ride with me back, so you don't have to go on foot.
That's not it.
So I'll go with you, Jackdaw.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll hand you my last 2 gold and be like, we need rations maybe, and bring back some more ale.
Okay, so I'll get some food. I have a bunch of rations.
Herbalism kit. Also an herbalism kit.
Okay.
Have we all got healers kits at this point? No, probably not.
I do not. No.
I do.
I do not, but I'm looking to get an herbalism kit so I can start making healing potions.
My medicine is 0. I don't think it would help.
I hand over. I give 5 gold to you to get me a healer's kit while you're there as well.
Okay. So, Monica, Sirius, you want a healer's kit as well? So 2 healer's kits? Or no, you want a herbalism kit?
An herbalism kit and a forgery kit. Those would certainly... I don't know
Sirius
the
wants
prices
I
offhand.
have a forgery kit and thieves' tools.
Ah, okay. Scratch that one off.
Great.
Just the herbalism kit. And an Muckle, do you know how much those are?
Just one sec.
There was one of these handouts had like details on all the stores around Troll Skull Alley. But here it is.
There was didn't Muckle put in a link with all the stuff we could buy?
Forgery kit is 15 gold.
Driiip.
Well, you have a forgeries kit already, right?
We already have one. I can borrow it.
Herbalism kit, 5 gold. Healer's kit, 5 gold.
5 gold? Easy.
I get over that. Yeah, I get that over already.
I hand over 5 gold and say, please get me an herbalism kit. Should prove useful.
Okay. Great. Anybody else need anything?
Nope.
Okay. Then I will head off, unless, Nightcat, you have anything else you need to do?
No. Let's hop on Sparrow and make our way back to town. Sparrow's the name of the horse, by the way.
Oh, excellent. I thought for a second you were a druid and turned into a sparrow. I imagine we're going to want to go to Corellan's Crown.
Awesome. Yeah, if you guys are taking a horse too, it's going to take you half the time. So everybody else that's left behind, what do you guys want to do while they're traveling?
At this point, are we still... Is this day, night, or they finish resting, or...
It's morning, the sun is up now.
I think we should all go to different sides on around the edge of the clearing, and keep an eye on different sides of the house, north, east, west, south.
Yes, that sounds good. I will keep an eye on the front.
Whoever's the, I will say, whoever's the best perception probably should take the looking at the back of the house where the window for the third floor is.
My bonus is +3.
Yep, you're better than me.
How's everybody else?
+2.
Yeah, no, perception is not good for me. So
All right, so you guys want me to watch the back then, while our wild card who has better perception is AWOL.
yeah,
Missing in action.
you take the back, and the next best person takes the front, and the rest of us take one of the sides each.
Yeah, I'll take the back for now.
Okay, you guys
I
can
do
travel there,
have-
and you can all kind of get into position.
I do have this.
You can perceive quicker.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess try and conceal ourselves while we're observing here. Do you want stealth checks for that, or do we have far enough away in the cover that we're pretty well hidden?
You guys should definitely make stealth checks anyway,
Alright.
even though you are
Alright.
far away.
Do we have? Oh, we're just rolling normally, right? No
Yeah,
advantage.
just normal
disadvantage?
stealth, yeah.
All right.
Oof. Alright, so you guys are kind of getting into position, and some of you are noisier than others. At which point, we'll kind of bounce back to the other characters who are making their way back into the Waterdeep, to the marketplace. The marketplace is vast in the Waterdeep, and you can easily find whatever you need to find after a few moments of looking, so there's no roll or anything like that involved. You can buy anything you need to buy, equipment-wise, for player handbook prices.
Great. The spell for Find Familiar says I need to burn it in a brass brazier. Is that just like fluff for RP, or do I actually need it? Can
If
I,
there's a
just
gold
burn it in a
cost,
pot?
you need it. If there's not, then you can ignore it.
Okay.
It's just... He doesn't have an arcane focus, I don't think, so...
No, I don't think I need one though.
I think any sort of fire enclosure should work.
Yeah, what I'm seeing online just says that it just needs to be burned in something. I just don't want to go to town, get all the way back, and find out that I was supposed to have a little brass pot.
Your familiar is a little temperamental. Doesn't want to show up if you don't get the right stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but it's effectively like a pot, a brass pot. So you should be able to pick that up anywhere who's selling you the ingredients anyway.
Right. Okay. Great.
Done worth the charcoal, incense, herbs must be consumed by a fire to brass brazier. Yeah, you can find, I'll let you, it'll be easy enough to find something like that around the Waterdeep, even out here in the open marketplace. Possibly even back at Troll Skull Manor. Either way, it's not a difficult task. If you wanted to summon your familiar here in the Waterdeep. And what were you looking to summon?
Well, it depends. I was hoping to summon an owl, but I know I had messaged you about the flying cat, but I don't know if that's a capability that we've got. I believe it's the Tressim, but an owl is just fine.
Oh, I just imagine
Alright,
what the cat
let me
would
see.
do if he could fly.
Yeah.
There's only one flying cat in this party.
Think about what would make sense to be seen around a house as well,
I know.
whether it be day or not.
I should probably just go with an owl. I'll just do that. That'll be easier. It's just a flying cat. Come on.
Yeah, but everyone is going to look at a flying cat and go, "That's definitely familiar."
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Um, I'll just pretend in my mind, that it's a cat, but
Name
I'll
a
just go with
cat.
the owl. That's true. Okay.
Name
With
it.
I,
Name
I
it
can
My
I
pet
can
Tabby
think
or
of
owl cat.
something.
like Spider Pig. We'll even make a team for it. Like flying cat, flying cat, never does it, not catch its mouse.
All right, let's go with the owl then.
An owl
Their
named
name
Cat.
is Tabby.
Okay.
Now, am I gonna get in trouble for doing magic in the Waterdeep?
You're not at Waterdeep.
On
So I
someone.
thought,
So the way the rules work is arcane casters need to be registered. Technically, you're not an arcane caster yet, so you should be good. You'll now find a owl token in the journal.
Did we not all get that sort of sorted by registering with the whatever the last one? Why
the
can't think
gray
of her name?
cloaks, gray
Yeah.
hands.
No, that's an entirely different thing. Basically, arcane casters need to be registered with the Waterdeep, so they can be called upon to defend it in a separate manner than the Grey Hands are.
And to clarify,
Okay.
Stop being a wizard, you get conscripted twice.
Do tieflings have to register because they can cast spells?
That's just racist.
It's just the arcane casters.
I'm curious
And
because I'm sort of an edge case in that regard.
Meanwhile, back at the mansion, the hours go by and you see nothing. You don't see anybody really walking around inside. Nobody's coming and going. And the lights flickering from the torches on the walls inside never go out.
saying that, then no one's coming and going. How long we're watching a while as it gets towards dusk. There has been no movement at all towards the side I'm looking, has there?
No movement towards any sides. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear this place was abandoned.
What does he eat?
Actually, had we agreed we'd go back and discuss at some point, I suppose we shouldn't just keep watching forever. We need to go back
No.
and discuss. We probably would have arranged that, I assume.
Well, you're all in a circle too. One of you can kind of lead the way and go around and gather the others.
I'll do that. I'll run. Because I'm little. So I'll run around and. Come on, guys! Come on! Gotta go back to camp. Go back to camp.
Me and Jackdaw are back by now, right?
I'm coming.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
will
coming.
basically all meet back at the camp. All the supplies, again, were not hard to find, so you're good there. Just subtract the gold and add the items. The best way to add the item is to look it up in the compendium, and then you can just drag and drop it onto your sheet, and it'll apply the right weight and everything like that.
So Sirius, I got you a herbalism kit, and Miss Green, I got you a healer's kit.
Thank you very much.
And I got, I'll say,
Did
Nettie
I
has
get
her
my
hand
five?
out.
Did you use a 5-finger discount, or do I still owe you the full 5 gold?
we're agents of the city now. In some capacity, we're gray hands, so trying to keep a low profile and not cause any more issues than we've already caused.
Okay, I'll try and remember that.
Nettie has her hands out. You have something for me?
Yes, I got you some 2 gold worth of rations and ale.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys will also notice that Jackdaw is now accompanied by an owl.
though.
Oh, a cat. Why do you have a cat on your shoulder?
I wish he was a cat. Unfortunately, I think something went wrong with the spell, but that's all right. This is Julius. He's going to be hanging with us for a little bit, and hopefully helping us out investigating this house.
Nice. Yeah, we
Huh.
could definitely have
Welcome,
somebody
Julius.
look through the windows. That would be great. Because nothing is happening outside.
Absolutely nothing. How does he eat?
I'm not sure he needs to.
Well, that's disconcerting.
I do have a suggestion as well, and I'm tempted to climb it all the way up to the roof and just sit and listen, see what happens.
I was thinking you could do that to set up a little rope system through the chimney.
Well, yeah, we could try that
Like
too.
a pulley. Well, before we do that, why don't I can have Julius fly up around there and just take a look.
I should have asked for a block and tackle. That would have been useful.
I have a rope and grappling hook.
Yeah, I have a rope and grapple as well, so getting up and down is not going to be a problem.
All right, so you're going to be going in then, Miss Green. You're going to be our infiltrator.
I think getting to the roof to begin with and see what the reaction is and see what's going to go on and see if I hear anything moving underneath.
Okay, so before you go, we'll do our Vulcan mind meld. I'm getting terrible rolls in that number of hours. We are now mind melded.
Okay.
I tear off a piece of my hair. It looks like a blade of grass, and then I sort of.
I also go brain for the. Go ahead. I'm interrupting. Sorry,
I offer to tie it to your arm.
Okay.
And then I speak to you telepathically. This also works for messages, but only this way. I can see through it once before the day's done.
I was going to suggest also, I have 3 messages. All clear, unclear, come help straight away. So 1, all clear, 2, unclear, 3, come help straight away. And I'll have my hooded lantern with me. And I'll light it. No one else will see it, but you'll see it in the distance.
Okay. Miss Green special code.
So the light is what?
1, clear, come. 2, stay where you are. 3, come really quickly. Forget being stealthy or anything.
Okay.
Paul Revere action. Got it. Before we do anything, I'm gonna. Oh well, maybe not. But I'll run this by the group. I was gonna use the alchemy jug to fill up any flasks we have with oil. I have 1 empty flask.
I'm full at the moment, but if it's later, I might take a fill because you have 24 hours, don't you, to use it? Yes, to use all of it. It'd also be a distraction if we really need it.
Yeah, I don't need to do that if people think that I thought it could come in handy.
I gonna ask Muckle. We were, as the DM, we were talking about. Is there a chimney into the house? Since it was mentioned.
Well, it's on the map.
I'm not seeing it.
It's
I'm asking.
On the right side.
Well, we don't. Yeah, it's on like the top right side of the house on the map. We don't have a map of the roof, so we don't know what the chimney looks like at the top. It could be very narrow.
Yeah, we also don't know what floor it stops at. We just know that there's a chimney. We don't know if there's a fireplace on every floor.
Okay, but there is a fireplace on the third floor in the room you want to get to. Looking at this
We
map.
do not know that. No, but that.
We don't know that. And I
Well,
didn't
there's
see
a chimney there. There's a chimney, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's a fireplace.
Okay, well,
So
that could be
we
something I
could just-
investigate.
Yeah, I could just have Julius fly by the window and take a look and see if there's a
Or
fireplace.
even fly to the trap. Why don't you do that now? Get him to fly her to the yoke and have a look at how big the chimney is, because you should be able to look through his eyesight.
Yep. I'll do that. I will have Julius fly towards the house. He's the barn owl, so he's a very quiet flyer. And I'll have him fly up over the high above the house and look, see if he can investigate or perceive what the chimney is like. How wide it is.
Yeah,
where it is located in the
so soaring over the house and looking down at the chimney is clearly too small for a creature. It's too small for even a hobbit. Perhaps a tiny creature could fit through, but nothing bigger than that.
Okay.
Could I?
No, you're small. Like the owl could probably fit through, maybe. What's the owl size?
Good question. Tiny beast, yeah.
Anyone have a diminution potion?
No. Unfortunately, I do not know enlarge or reduce. I mean, I could try and have Julius squeeze down there, but I'm not sure. Can I have him fly by the windows, these windows here, to see if there's a fireplace in this room?
Yeah, just one sec here.
Mm-hmm.
So in this room, you can see all quite clearly as it is lit, a raised marble tub occupying the space. There's two marble sinks, oval mirrors mounted above them, a fireplace, and a small table against the east wall.
Okay, so it's a bathroom. Do I notice anything unusual about the tub? Like, for example, is it filled with blood?
Not just a
Or is it
normal
just like
tub. I mean, it's pretty fancy.
Okay.
I would also
Yeah, I
say
guess-
me going to the roof should still help, because people will be able to climb up directly into that window. And
Yeah, well, I mean, what they told us is that Marcus has a room on the third floor where he performs rituals. We just assumed it was this room because it looked like some sort of ritual table, but it could very well just be a bathroom, and that the
that's the
ritual room
bathroom.
could be one of these other rooms. So
why don't
if
you
it's
get
not-
the owl to check those other rooms then?
Right. I'll have Julius fly by all the other windows and peek in each room to see if any of them look like, there's some arcane stuff going on or something like that.
Oh, if you'd made the familiar a raven, he could have shouted he could have used the password.
It's fine.
That's true, but
Yeah, but a raven shouting the password to open a window is not going to.
So on the
Doesn't mean he's gonna open it.
on the southern side of the house, up on the third floor, looking in the windows, yeah, you see it's empty except for a circle of vile symbols on the floor. Standing in the circle is an 8-foot-tall bipedal creature with two long arms. Each one ends in a long, sharp hook. The creature wears the tattered remnants of a butler's uniform.
Okay. Is there like a what's it called? Like, is the book in there, or is there like a podium or an altar or something like that, or is
Nope.
it just a big empty room with the hook hands in it?
Big empty room.
Okay.
Well,
As you could describe that, could any chance maybe we'll get him to come over and we get him to fall out the window?
I mean, it's large. It's 8 foot tall. I don't know if it would fall out the window so much as willingly jump. That might be difficult too.
But give him encouragement to try and come out the window and knock him out. Knock him out.
I'm. By the way, I should have stated this, but I'm relaying everything that I see through Julius's eyes to the rest of the group as we're at.
Sorry, I
tree
shouldn't
line.
have assumed. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to be better about the.
we
plot
get
holes and stuff.
somebody to hide under the ledge and on the outside of the window, and wait for him to peer over to look at the creature. That's clinging to the outside of the window, and then they pull him through. All
Sure.
right.
Yeah, even someone
Maybe.
above the window coming down from a grappling hook.
Yeah.
And knock at the window and get him to
knock
come.
on the window, yeah. If
Get him to look out.
someone just gets his attention, waits for him to look out, and pulls him out.
Muckle, does Julius notice anything in these other rooms? Anything particularly interesting or notable? At least the ones with windows.
The adjoining rooms would be good ones to have a look in.
Yeah.
The southeastern room looks like it's housing some large wine casks. And you also see positioned in the room 2 ghouls.
Wine and 2 ghouls. Great.
And that's all you can make out really of worth on this floor.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we just check the rest of the windows while we're up?
Was
while
there
we're at
anything
it?
in this? Anything in that one? All clear?
Which room is the one with the horrid symbols on it?
This big one in the center. I labeled it.
Okay.
But I'm wondering, could we have 2 distraction teams going down either side, get everyone up to the roof?
Hmm. 2 distraction teams.
Yeah, 2
Oh.
distraction people, one each window.
Can we find out can we have the owl look also on the second floor? I mean, he's there and he can look. Like, why not take advantage of it?
Right. That's what I was wondering if we should just have him check it like every single window.
Yeah.
On all the floors.
Would be ideal.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of being thorough.
Okay, on the second floor, on the eastern side, the southeastern side, you see like 2 bedrooms essentially, but there's also 2 gray oozes in each room. The room north of that, again, houses a bedroom. To the northwest, by the spire staircase, you see 2 hooded figures concentrating deeply on some kind of strange alchemy.
Oh, thank goodness we got your familiar. That made this surveillance a lot easier.
Okay.
That's this room, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the southwestern room is empty. It just looks like it has cobwebs and dust. The room just north of that looks like some kind of office.
Okay. Great.
So there were two people doing alchemy? Or just two creatures, two people, two humanoids?
Yeah, he said that at least based on the picture, just looks like two humanoids.
Okay.
What color robes was Anothic wearing? Wasn't it described as wearing robes?
It was wearing robes.
Blue, I think.
Let's see here. First floor, on the southeastern corner. It's basically a hallway that leads to like a dining room area where you see a deer head mounted on a wooden plaque. Just north of that would be the kitchen. The north center room, looking in through that window, it contains a gibbering mouther in a bedroom. The room to the west of that, in the northwest corner, next to the spire, is a old dusty bedroom. The very southwestern point, again, is completely empty.
Okay, so it seems like the southwest rooms oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just one more room above the, just north of the empty room on the first floor. Contains a tattered rug and a sword on a placard. Looks like some kind of trophy room.
Okay. Did I see the creature that we fought last time? The Zalomorphous one-eyed thingy?
You did not.
Okay. So he must be in one of the interior rooms. Okay. So it seems like there are a couple of empty rooms on each floor. And, I mean, God knows if the monsters move from room to room. But if we assume that they're stationed there, then we know at least which rooms to avoid, in theory.
Yes. We will definitely, as long it doesn't seem that there is much movement in this manner, so we can mostly assume that these positions are stable, I think. Might have to take another look tomorrow just to see, just to
I was
confirm
gonna say,
that.
sleep, and then we'll send the owl back in the morning, and if they're in the same place, then we'll know.
I'm also going to go. We know there's, given what you told me, and we haven't thought about it yet, like, and I'm just going from the history of things we've seen. The bad things happened in the basement.
Right. Yeah. And that's the one place we can't get eyes on. However, we could
That's what I
sneak
mean.
into the basement.
As the one
Sneak
thing,
in,
as the one place you can't get eyes on, are we going to
Well,
think
it's
that
just
most
what we
likely
know.
what we want to get is going to be in there? Because it's the
It-
thing
it-
you're going to have to go through other places to get to.
Well, the only other possibility is that it's somewhere on the third floor.
Did you
So-
see
Yeah.
any? Did the owl see any books? Did you see any books through the owl?
No,
Even
I
the
mean,
guys doing the ooze.
So there was one room with a tub. There was a room with wine barrels and two ghouls, and then this large room had the hook hands in it and horrid symbols on the floor. So it's possible that
He was in
that's the
Butler's
ritual
clothes, though.
room. Yeah, but I asked if there was an altar or podium or anything like that. I didn't see anything, so it
Oh,
kind of
let's
seems
try-
like right. I didn't explicitly ask if I saw a promiscuous-looking book in any of the rooms, Muckle, but retroactively, did the owl see any auspicious, important-looking books in any of the rooms?
Any saucy books amongst?
Yeah.
You definitely did not see the Celestial Codex laying around randomly anywhere.
Just like in the mailbox. Okay.
Just lying face down, like with its pages open, like dog-eared to hell.
Like, given that has this, you were here already, has the security improved or disimproved since you were last?
We've noticed no change, as far as I'm aware.
Well, is it a matter of we start at the top and work our way down and just take it section by section and book it if it gets too problematic and come back again?
It's possible. I mean, I think what Nedwise said about checking the room tomorrow and seeing if everybody's in the same place is smart, because if that's the case, then we can feel more confident about the information we've got. Otherwise, we should do a flyby. We should be, I guess, constantly be doing flybys. But we also know that, like, I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is the room that Garrett and Nedwise ran into the Sturges and stuff. Ned,
Yeah, but
do you
maybe we
remember?
start that floor clear-ish and then...
Right, but what I'm saying is we could just avoid the rooms. Like, all the doors were closed. If we know which rooms to avoid and we know which rooms we can't see into, we can just avoid all of those rooms and just, focus on doing reconnaissance.
Yeah. Well, maybe we want to be... yeah, okay. I get that, yeah.
I mean, to me, after
They may have things that we don't expect either that look,
right.
mimic or other things that we don't expect as problems, but turn out to be problems.
The fighting in that house last time did not go well. Like, it was cramped and we're all a little squishy. I think we need to use our sneak and our skills to our advantage. I think the only thing after that whole flyby, the only thing that really sticks out to me as interesting is this alchemy going on the second floor. Otherwise, I think that you're right, and we should maybe investigate the basement instead.
I agree. I don't. Everything else to me sounds like busy work, to and not to be too metagaming here. To keep a party occupied.
Well.
So to me, there are the three places of interest.
What does the rest of the group think?
I don't know. If we know that they don't move, we can easily climb through that first floor window right by the stairs and sneak down to the basement.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. Problem is we don't know what's in the basement, but we could maybe figure that out somehow.
Yeah.
I don't have the resources to
or we could
have
open,
my familiar change to like a spider.
We could easily, because again, we have the password. One of us could easily go in, just open up the window for Julius, and we could send him down to the basement.
Yeah, that's true. And if you guys, I mean, I don't know how good an owl is indoors, but I could also turn him into a spider. It would just require me to go back to town and get more materials, which I'm not sure is worth it. But there isn't really a timetable on this job.
But I also think it might be worthwhile one of us going and sitting by the edge of the house. So all of us are here, sit, and if something happens, we can just book it. But let's see, do they react to even someone just standing outside the house? Not in plain sight, just crouch down by the side and see what happens. If someone comes, you run for the opposite direction.
Well, we were able to sneak in to the house last time. Like all 7 of us or 6 of us climbed in through the window. We were doing fine. We didn't have any issues until we walked into a room that happened to be filled with monsters. But up until then, we weren't having any particular issues. I don't think. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Okay, well then I think the plan is have a flyby tomorrow, see what happens. Look again, see if there's any books, and then let's, I think, go to the basement first.
Yeah.
'Cause I think everything else at the moment, and I don't. Mokil can give out to me if he wants and tell me to stop. Everything else seems like stuff to occupy you.
Stuff to kill us.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if from a meta perspective, if the dungeon was designed properly, there would be locks and stuff on the basement doors or puzzles that require you to clear the rest of the house to get into, anyways.
Well, we can check that. Maybe that is the case.
We could check it, but I would expect to. Who knows? Maybe there isn't. That
Let's
seems
just
like a good
head
enough
to the basement.
plan to start, anyways.
We need to
We
play
might
to our
go-
strengths. Like
we
this,
can
we
go
can't just
through
go
the-
through and.
Like we go through that way seems to be the easiest path to get to the basement stairs.
Yeah, we could also just try and get through this door here. But that might be alarmed or something.
But couldn't we try that? You said you're here already. One of us sneaks up now, tries and pick that door, and step in and see what happens, and just expect to run.
Is that actually a door or is that a shelf?
I guess.
Do you have
Is that
the
a
best-
door,
No.
Mokil, or is it
It doesn't
just...
have the knob symbol on it, so I don't think that's a door.
Oh no, you're right. It may not be a door.
It's there,
Yeah, I
we're
think
going in.
you're right.
Aren't you the most stealthy among us, Miss Green?
I would be close to, yeah, I think.
That's my job.
Oh no, I'm the thief.
I'm the infiltrator.
Okay, well, off you go. I have no problem.
You're
I have
stealing
one-
the job from her. You're stealing the role from her. That's your job as thief.
Yeah, I have no problem if you want to infiltrate. I
no,
will be with you.
please.
To,
If you
it's
wanna
probably
come with
better
me,
for two.
and
I
very
think the two
little.
of us should go together. Yeah, I don't think we should go on our own. So why don't the two of us could go up and at least make it to the basement and not do anything else. See if we can get to the basement without any trouble.
Ladies' night.
But I'll wait till
Um,
tomorrow. Let's do the flyby tomorrow, and then when it gets sort of dark, because I don't have dark vision. I have dark vision. I'm thinking the wrong character. Before it gets fully dark, we could go in later evening and see if we can get to the basement.
Okay.
And we won't go past getting to the basement. We'll go to the door and have a look.
You both
Okay,
don't need
because
dark
I have
vision.
the eye for detail, so I can easily I can when I get into the basement, I can take a really good look around and see what's there. So
Yeah, but I don't think we should go on our own. I think two people is better in case
No.
something does happen.
watch my little back.
Yeah, exactly. So does that sound like a plan for everyone? We're not going to go into the basement. We're just going to go as far as the door and have a look at it and see can we open it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Take
just-
my hair.
Gathering data. We have sending stones as well.
We'll bring the sending stone and we should be able to. Oh no, that only goes once. With the three things,
Well,
if
once-
everyone does the
once
three
per day.
things, yeah. But with the three, if the thing that can
Mhm.
talk once to us, the messaging, brains power, and that shouldn't we be covered?
Right.
To me, that's the plan for now. And we'll work on the storming the keep if we have to.
I have a random question. Can my familiar speak like common?
No. You can communicate like telepathically with it.
Can't they
Okay,
understand?
I wasn't sure if I could use it to talk to other people.
They can understand
No,
the
but-
language
Don't think
you can
they're
understand, isn't it?
intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I could, have the owl communicate on my behalf, but I don't think that wouldn't make any sense. Did I say anything?
Well, the owl could still be a watch at a window, and if anything comes, start knocking at it.
Yeah. So on the map, anything with a red X on it has got some sort of creature inside of it.
Okay.
Trying to annotate. A little finicky here. Okay, so Mucko, what time of day is it now? Is it still like midday?
I thought we did this when you guys came back.
Yeah, it's when you guys
Yeah,
came
when
back.
you're
right.
Yeah, so
Like,
now
we're
it's
starting to
it's
get
pretty
dark.
much pretty late at night.
I think we rest, put a watch out, rest, and start this in the morning by a quick flyby around, and then go in sort of towards late afternoon, early evening.
We could also, yeah. I was gonna say we could also do it in early morning.
We would do well. We could do the flyby early morning, and if it flyby happens quick enough, we can go as early as the flyby is done.
Right.
For no one has moved, or they're all in the same sort of locations.
Okie dokie.
Fine. A second night of roughing it. I'm going to open a ration pack and dig in. Do you want to share some of that mead you bought?
Sure. I think two gold should have gotten enough for everybody.
You also have the alchemy jug.
Oh yeah, even better.
Well,
It'll
yes,
be
we
reset
do.
tomorrow. Yeah, let's open up that alchemy jug.
There we go.
Well, we can drink the oil. That's calories. It's not it's not maybe yummy,
That's
but
not what I was thinking out of the alchemy jug.
it'll get the job done.
We already used the alchemy jug for oil, so we can't get water out of it now.
Oh, did we use it for oil? I didn't think. Oh, okay. We'll leave it then. If we have, I'll take a. Have I got? I don't think I've used one yet. No, I haven't. Never mind.
Why don't you go burgle some stuff from the kitchen?
Do you want me to go now? I'll do that now too.
Sure, so maybe they got some choice steaks in there or something,
Given the condition that we were described, I'm sure they would be choice.
Yeah.
Well matured.
It's not a terrible idea, honestly, to try and sneak into the dining room and the kitchen. Even just to see if we can get in, test it out a bit.
If you want, I'll try. I have no problem trying. Do we want to just do the whole
other
sneak in and check now to the door and do it now? Because if we don't have to go into the basement, we could just go as far as the door and have a look and go back.
Yeah, because
out.
we're waiting until tomorrow to do another flyby to see if they've moved, but we know where they are right now, so we could try something right now, and not.
Except how dark is it, Muckle?
It's definitely dark now, like moonlight.
Alright. So do you want to sneak in?
I don't have night vision, so I don't.
Yeah, but once you get inside, it's well lit in every room. So if you just take a lantern, or you can take the drift globe.
Oh, well,
have
if it's clearing right to the house, we shouldn't even need. Even a dark night, we should be able to get over towards the house and get in.
Okay.
So, okay, the two of us are going to the house, Muckle.
That's Nedwise and Miss Green.
Yep.
Alright, and where were you guys heading to at the house? It looks much the same, by the way.
Dining room, and then we're gonna take that through the
Dining
kitchen.
room, yeah. dining room through the kitchen and just have a look at the door and see if there's anything. The guys want to see if there's any food in the kitchen for them. We'll see.
I will go up with them, but I will stop at 300 feet away from the house.
Well, you said it was a 60-foot clearing, didn't you? So you should be able to keep an eye on us from the edge of the woods.
They'll go up to 60 feet, and then before they enter, I will spend a psionic energy die to mind link the three of us. You get 6 hours.
I will also. I'll be hanging with the brain, just in reserve.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. We'll start moving up. I assume you want to stealth check, Buckle?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well. Oh, thank God I get to re-roll my ones.
All right. So did you guys just kind of want to approach and enter the window? Is that the idea?
Yeah, and we're going to approach the dining room window. We're going to say the password. Hold a few seconds. Make sure, listen for noises. So we'll start with that. Get to the window and just say the password and open it. But go no further. Hold for a second.
All right. Nothing really seems to happen.
Hop in the window.
And I follow.
Hopefully they didn't change the passcode.
Alright guys, you find yourself kind of in a large dining room. You see the mounted deer head and yeah, a door in the northern wall. You guys just came out of the window to the east.
Okay, I'm going to go towards the door very quietly using my half speed, so I'm stealthed.
Sure.
I'll listen at the door.
Alright, just hang on 1 second.
Bob, can you ask Miss Green if they'd like my owl to accompany them?
I will relay the message.
I say, put him at the window, so you have an eye on us, and follow us around once we move room.
Yeah, so Julius will be at the window, but there's no windows in the kitchen or the stairwell. So.
Okay, well, stay at the window then. You'll hear. Oh, mimic. There we go.
Yes, Nettie, as you approached the deer head, it grew a limb and attacked you. Reaching out with a 14 to hit, it did not hit.
Okay.
If you guys could hit your token and roll initiative.
Is my owl part of this initiative? If it was at the window?
It was not at the window yet.
Okay.
Nettie was getting attacked. It just took a second to get the token going.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, I get to reroll ones. Don't I even get to roll? Don't I even get to reroll them for initiative?
Not on initiative, I don't think. No.
Oh wow.
I am going to strike with my short bow.
Alright. Yeah, 19 hits.
So 9 damage total. I'll stay where I am. That ends my turn.
Alright, the Mimic once again is going to lash out at Nettie with an 8 to hit. It misses again. Netwise, it is your turn.
It's going over my head. It just doesn't. It's. I'm going to. It's worked so well for me before. I'm just going to try to hit it with my short sword. See if that luck killing other things.
Oof. And that
I
one.
get to reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky.
Nice. Yeah, 24 does hit.
6.
Alright.
And I'll yell, to the, I don't know, the owl, like, get your friend, get your friends.
Yep. Don't use the telepathic communication network. Just to yell at the owl.
I go. We have a mimic here, guys.
Then Nettie just yelled.
And are you taking care of it, or do you need backup?
I think we'll take care of it for now, and if we need backup, you'll see us jump out the windows.
Okay.
Alright, Miss Green.
I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
I'm going to hit with my short bow.
Hell yeah, 22 hits.
14 damage.
Wow.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, some solid damage. This time the Mimic is going to try to bite you, Nettie, for a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It'll be 4 piercing and 3 acid.
Oh no, that's my. Nope, okay. Okay. Ow! That was rude. And I'm gonna hit it again with the short sword.
Alright, that is a hit.
Eight.
Alright, some solid damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yes.
Miss Green.
I'll do the same again. Steady aim, hit with my short bow.
Alright. Yeah, definite hit. Wow.
I'll go. Nettie, if you're getting hurt, pull back and go out the window. We don't need to. We're just here to have a look. End my turn.
Alright. Forming a tentacle, this mimic is twitching slightly as it begins to try to strike you, Nettie, with an 11.
Nope.
Alright. Now it is your turn.
Bonus action disengage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna run back towards the window, away from its closer. And I'm gonna use my action to pull out. I guess I'm gonna switch to my short bow. That's an action, right? To switch.
You could drop your sword and take out your bow and fire.
Yeah, so I'm
all
just
as
gonna pull
one.
out my bow and I'm just gonna try to hit it with my bow.
Yep. Yeah, 18 definitely hits. Wow, good damage. How do you want to kill this thing?
This is just pure luck. She's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and just lets it off, and it somehow hits it like right in the eye.
I whisper, nicely done, Nettie.
I think I'm getting better at this.
At this point, I say, let's be quiet now for a second and listen. I'm listening for any movement, stuff coming near us, or anything like that. Anything that I would noticed.
Alright, do you want to make a
Want a
perception
perception?
check?
I'd say
I have I was gonna say I have proficiency if you want to take. Oh wait, okay. If you want to do it with advantage.
okay,
So you
you're
don't-
gonna get to-
You don't really hear anything, but you do kind of smell something foul coming from the other side of the door.
Oh no.
This doesn't smell good. Can I grab some of my arrows back?
Yeah, you can get half of them. Nettie, you can pick up your short sword.
Yep.
I say, Nettie, there's something foul coming from this kitchen. Let's be prepared, because if a mimic was sitting here, there's probably something nasty in this.
Is there a keyhole or anything?
No.
Good plan. No.
In the door?
Can I, what side does the door handle, Muckle?
It's on the right
Are you
side.
ready to go out the window?
The door swings inward.
So I say, Nettie, we're ready to go out the window, just in case something goes wrong here. I'm going to try the door handle and swing it in
Yeah, right?
from where I am.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
just going to peek around the door. I don't see anything. If I don't,
No, you don't see anything hostile. It's just a large kitchen that's in very poor condition. There's all kinds of flies buzzing about, and they're covering foul-smelling messes of several meals stacked in the middle of the
I
room.
whisper over to Nettie. They're not going to get their food from here, Nettie.
I can tell. It's
Okay, do I see anything? Can I make a perception of the room to see if there's anything unusual, or maybe Nettie should look, see if there's
I
anything
have
unusual.
eye for detail, so
Yeah, I think you should have a look, Nettie. See if there's anything.
yeah, so I can't roll below a 7 no matter what. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's nothing really out of the ordinary that you could spot in the room. You do notice a black cast iron pot hanging above the fireplace, but it doesn't seem to be boiling, implying there's nothing in it.
It seems
All the
clear.
doors are closed. They're closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Going to this door and I'm going to listen. Do I hear anything?
No. You don't hear anything?
Can I check for anything on the door? Investigate it. Make sure there's no traps or anything. Alarms.
Yeah, sure.
And if that's the case, I'm going to try open the door. I assume I don't see anything.
No,
On 13.
looks fine.
Step in.
So in here it's a pantry. It's clearly well stocked, and a lot of the food here hasn't spoiled yet. You can see a sack of potatoes resting against the east wall to the stairs that lead down to the cellar.
Huh, we might get something for them here. Well, let's have a quick look down the stairs and decide what we'll do then.
We have to remember to grab the potatoes on the way out. Alright.
So I got to go over to the stairs and I'm just going to peek down. Muckle, do I see anything?
No, you see basically 5 feet after the bottom of the stairs is another wall, so it's kind of a bit of a hallway. It looks like at the base of the stairs.
And do you want to look, see if there's anything down the stairs, anything unusual, perhaps, or...
Sure. I'm gonna do perception again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, nothing out of the ordinary there.
I'm gonna move
There's a
down the
monster
stairs.
under the
bottom.
stairs.
Yeah, I gotta move down to the bottom of the stairs.
Alright.
Sorry. Don't hit
Took you a while to find
backspace.
yourself?
Yeah, no, yeah, but don't hit backspace while you're trying to find yourself, because
Alright.
So yeah, you're at the base of the stairs in a small room there with a shelf with some various tools on it. Looks like some woodworking tools.
can I grab the woodworking tools?
Yeah, sure. There's easily enough there for a woodcarver's kit.
That saves me that now I have one. I don't have to buy one that I was borrowing off the old man.
Nice.
And you also see a door. Handle on the right side swings inward.
I asked Neddy again to have a look at the door.
What do I see? I see barrels. I don't see anything.
Yeah, you see in this room 4 large wine casks standing against the
I see
west
lots of
wall.
wine.
A fine layer of dust covering each of them. Yeah, I definitely smell a faint aroma of grapes in the air as you open the door.
Jackpot, Miss Green. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna poke my head in a little more. If I can move my. Alright. It seems clear. We're good.
What I'm going to suggest now is maybe we don't go any further until we have everyone.
Yep.
We
that sounds
grab
good.
what we want from here. So grab some of the wine, we grab some of the food stock, and we book it out. And if we meet someone, we throw it at them and book it out.
Sounds like a plan. Are there any bottles of wine? Huh?
There are not. The casks are in fact empty.
Bummer.
Boo. We
we
grab
just
some of
grabbed
the
the
food stuff and
potatoes.
we grab some of the
grab the
food stuff and head back to everyone. We explained to everyone we fought a mimic, but nothing else. It was clear all the way down to the basement. We didn't go much farther into the basement because we thought it was better to have everyone with us if we did. And I think if it's clear again tomorrow, we're probably sorted. I think we go to the basement first. Especially if we can go in the window and there's nothing there waiting for us.
Yeah, so you made it all the way into that first room in the basement.
Yeah.
We still have to go through what appears to be some sort of like room with pews, and then a middle room,
No,
and then
we
another
went
room.
into the room with the pews, did we not?
No, I don't think.
Were those pews with the casks?
We didn't.
with
No, we didn't make it into the. No, yeah, the room before the room with the pews.
So there's still quite a few rooms that we have to get through.
Yeah, but we thought it
but-
better to come back.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So there's still a few unknowns, is my point. But
We
it
did
seems
have
like
to fight a mimic, so it's not like there isn't. There
No,
might
but
be-
I think if we go back and there's no extra precautions there tomorrow in that room or in the kitchen and wherever, we're probably okay to go straight down to the basement and try. Maybe unless we engage the people further up, we might have a clearish run down towards the basement.
yeah. Okay, so should we go to bed and then?
Yes, please.
And then tomorrow we can do another flyby, see how it looks, and then go from there. I don't know. What do the rest of you think about this basement plan?
Cat, what do you think?
Yes, I will defer to our planner.
Well, you have a big brain as well, right? So
I analyze the plan, I don't make the plan.
well, that's what we have a plan. We're asking people to provide feedback.
All right, so we storm the basement tomorrow.
Well, since we didn't see the book, it must be in one of the rooms that doesn't have a window. Thus, the basement seems like a good place to start, but I wouldn't It's not 100% that it will be there, of course.
Right.
It's not
because there's-
100%. We won't have to go back up, but at least if we go in and have a look, we just didn't want to press any further.
There's at least 3 rooms that have throughout the house that don't have windows, maybe more. But what we could do tomorrow is once we make it through the basement, we can bar that door with the immovable rod, so that way no one can come behind us and surprise us anyway. And then when we're ready to leave, we can remove the rod, or we could, maybe paint our way out like we did at the casino.
And then if they are ready to surprise us, every single one is outside the door.
Well, I mean, that would be better than having them come, flank us while we don't know what's coming.
I say that we'll know the most if tomorrow there's
Unless
they're
someone
all
else, someone
sleeping in
else
the
to
same
say.
spot.
Yeah, unless someone else has something else to do. I think it'll tell us a lot. If we go back and the kitchen and there is clear and we get down to the basement and there is no big reaction, that'll tell us a lot. That'll tell us they're not actually communicating with each other. Because that mimic, we destroyed a mimic.
Yeah, I mean, we also destroyed like a bunch of sturges and we started a fire in the house, and it doesn't seem to be any higher alert. It's only been like 1 or 2 days, so.
Yeah, so I think we probably can get into that basement okay, especially if you close it and don't let anyone communicate outside. We'd be
Right.
good to go.
Okay. Sirius, do you have any thoughts on this plan? Okay, because Sirius is fast asleep.
All right.
All right. So let's take a long rest, and then we can do an extra scout tomorrow and go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, right. If the party wants to long rest, you may, and I will be right back.
Leave.
Okay.
I'll be back too. I'm just getting some ice.
So I'm looking at this alchemy jug, and there are a lot of things in it that make sense to me. Acid, beer, honey. Why mayonnaise? Like, why is that?
Joke. It's a Critical Role joke. Grog got that, and he's a barbarian, and he's like, I want mayonnaise. And then there was just a big jar of mayonnaise, and he just kept eating out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew a guy in high school he took a mayonnaise bottle that like one of the squeeze bottles, and he cleaned it out and he filled it with vanilla pudding, and then he would go around squirting it into his mouth in public to freak people out. He would also drink blue Gatorade out of a Windex bottle.
Oh, I have friends like that.
Yeah, he thought it was really clever.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend who would like wear his glasses in a way when he was driving that it looked like he was asleep.
So looking at a couple of the other gadgets we've got, so we should definitely bring the rod with us.
Mhm.
The Muckle mentioned that the thieves' tools come with
I have
mirrors.
tools. Oh, it does?
Yeah. He said it.
Actually, let me look
It comes with a mirrors, so we could be using that to like
look around. Corners.
It also has a file, lockpicks, scissors, and pliers. And then this robe of useful items. It's got the dogs, of course, but it's also got big
scissors,
mirrors, poles.
pliers. I'm looking at it right now. It has a set of lockpicks, a small mirror, scissors, pliers. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we can. I don't know if it'll be useful, but it's just good to know what tools we have at our disposal. And then there's that robe which has all those patches on it of like that's got a bag of 100 gold on the robe, which would have been useful, or a ladder if we decide to go up to the 3rd floor.
We also still have the dogs. We can always let them loose.
Yeah. That's just going to be like the running backup plan for this whole thing. It's like, well, we could always let loose 8 dogs and cover them in oil.
Yeah, a rope, crowbar.
That's 2 mastiffs per patch, and I have 4 patches.
Nice.
So it's 8 mastiffs total.
Yeah,
Feel
so
that
that's who let the dogs out, am I right?
9 cats.
Yeah, can we change it instead of dogs to be like 8 cats? Like maybe a bobcat or something?
8
a little more.
panthers.
Yeah, on brand.
Okay, guys, we'll wake up late morning this time. It was pretty late getting to bed. But yeah, the weather's kind of a little overcast. You hear the sounds of the forest around you. What would you like to do?
Nothing happened during our watches.
Nothing at all. It was kind of creepy. Even the amount of wildlife you hear, it's kind of abysmal. Like there's not much here in these woods.
Someone's coming through a door. Get ready.
Should we wait for nightfall, or should we just go now?
I don't think we should. Well, I don't have dark vision, so I think it would be better to go while there's some light outside. And I don't think it matters with these creatures.
Well, let's start by
first
doing the.
let's see if they moved. Send the
Yeah.
owl over and see if they moved.
I'll send Julius over to do a flyby and see if we can notice any changes. So I'm gonna head over to the tree line then, and do that, and just see if there are any changes from the last time we did this flyby.
So the only notable change that you see is that the hooked horror seems to be kind of passed out, still in the rune circle. Other than that, everyone is exactly where they were. The cloaked figures are still performing some strange alchemy. It looks like they haven't slept at all.
Can I get a closer look at them actually while I'm flying around? Like, can I tell what race they are or what they look like? Do I have any indication of what they're doing? Like what potion they're making or something?
It's basically this. From what you can see, they appear to be human, but you can't really tell what they're up to.
Huh. Okay. They're wearing black robes. They're doing alchemy. They got some alembics. Really, really creepy looking. Okay. All right, so Julius will return to me, and I'll relay to the group that it looks all clear, except the hook hand butler on the 3rd floor is now passed out, seemingly. So we're clear to go through the dining room.
Let's sneak back up to the dining room, though, because I don't even think we closed it. We went out. We never talked to. Is the dining room window still open, Muckle?
Are you guys all gonna head towards the mansion area, or?
To the edge, looking at that side of the house, I think, to begin with.
You're not gonna be able to tell from the forest line.
Can I make my way up? I'll stealth my way up.
Well, it's daytime. I don't know if that matters.
And Julius to see if the window's still.
There's nothing really to hide behind, but you are being very quiet as you approach the window. It appears as if they lock themselves.
Okay, I say the word, see if there's any reaction.
Nope, it's just the unlocking of the window.
I shove in the window.
Are you guys all heading in, or?
No, I'm doing this. I'm going to make a sign to the rest of them to come. As in case I have to, I'll disengage and run for it.
Okay, I'm gonna say, if it's all right by you guys, that Julius is joining you on this.
Okay. Okay, so was there any reaction when I opened the window?
No, just the window unlocking.
Well, no. The window unlocked and I shoved it in. I assume it... Well, sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Is unlocking and shoving it in the same action?
You can make it the same action if you want to, but there's
Yeah, I
nobody
thought
on
it
the
was
other
just
side of the
unlock.
window. Like,
We've done a full 180. Last week we were just like so thoughtless about everything we did, just like busting open doors and shit, and now we're like, really breaking down how we open windows because we're
I
so
hop
on
in.
pins and needles.
I hop into the room. See if there's any reaction.
who else is going inside? There's no reaction. There's nobody there.
Okay,
No.
at that point, then I give a thumbs up to everyone to come closer. I don't move from the window. I'm standing at the window, but I give a. There's been a sort of sign, come now, thumbs up.
Okay. I see that through my owl's eyes, and I will communicate that with the rest of the group. That Miss Green's given us the thumbs up to approach.
Right.
It's daytime, right, Muckle?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be possible if I cast Silent Image, would it be possible to make like an image of the landscape that we could hide behind, and then that moves forward as we approach the house? So we're like, it's like a walking landscape portrait that we're hiding behind.
Like the Burnham Woods in Hamlet? Or Macbeth?
Or I don't know if Minor Illusion could do that either.
It would be a bad copy of the landscape, but it should.
Just a big shrub that moves with us?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube of grass.
Well, not even the shrub, just like, well, probably a shrub. Yeah, moving shrub. that's probably more conspicuous.
It probably is, honestly.
I was thinking though of like doing not a shrub, but like what the landscape looks like from the perspective of the house. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't think you can use this active camo, man.
Like looping a camera. So
yeah, exactly.
Does it look all fairly similar? Is the question. Is it grass? Is it a lawn? Or
It has to be an object, a creature, or a visible phenomenon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably changing, landscape.
But it doesn't have to be changed. What I'm saying, like if it's a lawn, grass, you could just do a 15-foot cube of grass around you.
Right. That's what I was wondering about. That's like, but whatever. That's we're probably overdoing it. We can just.
I think everyone come towards it because at this point,
the one guy didn't
we're
get spotted. It's not gonna fucking matter. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be useful, guys. Yeah.
So I'm going to. Everyone's in.
I'm warning you guys, it really smells really bad, but once we get through here to the pantry, it's better.
And there's a bit of flies. Before I go down the stairs, Muckle, can I take a perception, see if can I hear anything or discern anything?
Yeah.
No, it's all clear, and I'm just going to walk my way straight down.
All right.
I head downstairs.
My owl is on my shoulder. FYI. Is there a way to link the two tokens together?
Nope.
Okay.
You could get rid of the owl token until you want it.
Okay.
It's probably the easiest until it's actually needed for something else. Just
Okay.
think
So
it's on you as part of you.
right. So it's not the token is not on the board, but it has not been dismissed.
Alright, the party walks downstairs and you find yourselves in the basement, a cellar with several wine casks.
You don't need to check, they're all empty.
So you guys had quite the party last night then.
Did we look
Only.
like we did the party when we came back?
Muckle, can I inspect the door and see if there's a way I could use the immovable rod to prevent it from opening?
There's not really. You need something to kind of anchor onto the wall to kind of wedge it in between the handle and the wall, you know what I mean?
Or couldn't I just like put it in, like hold it out in front of me, and then click it, the buttons? That way, if they try to open the door, it'll just hit the rod.
Yeah,
that's
yeah, you
floating
can
in
do
there.
that.
handle.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that, guys, or does that seem like a bad idea?
I think it's worthwhile for now. At least we'll pick it up on the way back. At least it gives us some sense of safety as we go further.
Okay.
Like we're going to have
Which
to get
which
back out.
door
We're going to have to
even?
get it anyway.
This one here that was leading down
Oh,
to the room
okay.
with the stairs.
Yeah.
So that way, if they come down the stairs, they can't open the door into the room because it'll hit the rod.
Okay, sure.
Okay, can we hear anything from the other room beside us?
Make a perception check. A 10. A 6. Nope.
Okay, I'll go and I'll say everyone step back for a second.
Oh, whoops, that's the owl.
Nedwise, you think you may have
And-
heard some kind of chanting, but it's in a language you don't recognize.
Guys, I hear something. I'm gonna like creak the door open like a little bit and stick my mirror in and see what I see.
You alright? Can you roll a d4?
Oh shit.
Where am I having a moment? Why am I having? Okay. D4?
Yeah.
No, that's a D6.
Okay, you kind of hear this loud crackle of eldritch energy as soon as you open the door. And everyone that was in the room looks to the door you just opened. It looks like... It's hard to explain, but on the other side of the door, when you stuck your mirror through, it felt like the air was like heavy and malleable.
I slam the door shut. I'm like, oh god, guys. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
You guys hit your token and roll initiative.
Any chance Nettie took a step back from the door? She was saying there's a lot going on in there.
Miss Green! You just heard this large crackle of some kind of powerful magic. You're not sure what happened.
Okay. Can I reach the door past Neddy to open it?
You can go over me.
Oh yeah, okay. I straddle Neddy then and open the door to have a look in.
Yeah.
Oh, and I go, ooh, fun, cultists. I am
Told
going
ya.
I am going to take a bonus action steady aim and fire at the first cultist, the nearest cultist to me.
I don't think you can do
Okay.
that because you move this turn.
Yeah, that's true.
I
You
just
can't bonus action steady aim, but you can still fire. Because you can only steady aim when you don't move.
Okay, sorry. I will fire at the nearest cultist to me with my short bow.
Yeah. 17 will hit.
9. And I am going to go
Headshot. He fell to the ground dead.
back fully
shit.
into the corner here. To this corner here with the rest of my movement. And I'm going to hide with my bonus action then.
Okay. Alright. Night cat.
Bonus action hide.
Right.
Bonus 7.
Which one are you targeting?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, 17 will hit. You were not hidden though, unfortunately. He can still see you.
7 damage.
Nevertheless, a substantial hit as this cultist stumbles back.
That's my turn.
Alright. Nettie.
Alright. So Nettie's sort of like still on her knees from when she was looking through. And she's just going to grab her short bow.
You can steady aim for advantage.
I get to reroll once. Boopity.
19. Okay, who are you targeting?
The one that Kat was going after.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a hit. And that is a kill.
Alright, and I'm going to move away from the door and hide.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright, this cultist is going to come storming through the door, swinging a scimitar at Jackdaw. With a 10 to hit. I'm sure
That misses.
Yeah. Alright, this one's going to run through and swing at Nightcat. That'll be an 18 to hit. For 3 slashing damage.
How many?
3. it's Jackdaw's turn.
Okay. So my familiar gets its own independent turn, right? Is that like simultaneous to mine?
No, it has its own initiative.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. I did roll
Unless
it.
the DM wants to run it differently. Having the familiar go on the same turn is a pretty common house rule.
Yeah, he can go right after you in initiative.
Okay. All right. So I don't think I can get away with hiding. But I'll just attack with my with my rapier, and I've got booming blade as well. But that just triggers automatically with my attack, right? I think. Yeah. Brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting, make a melee attack. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Who are you targeting here?
I'll be targeting this guy right here.
Okay, 17 is a definite hit.
Okay. Ignore the sneak. Sorry. So,
No, you do actually get sneak there. Nightcat's in 5 feet, so.
Oh, that's right. Okay, nice. So, 13 damage. And if he moves, he gets 1d8 thunder.
No, you just stabbed him right in the throat and killed him.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll stay there. And my owl does like no damage, but I will.
Familiars can't attack.
Yeah, I'll have it fly by this cultist here, and provide the help action. So whoever attack, I guess you automatically get advantage if I'm standing next to him too. But you know what? In that case, I'll just have him fly away. I don't want him to get killed. He costs a lot of money.
Yeah, right. He can disengage and get out of there. Brain.
Yeah.
He's got flyby, so he has like permanent disengage.
Okay. I didn't realize owls had flyby.
Yeah, I'm going to Psychic Blades that cultist, so I'll form a Mind Razor in my hand and chuck it at him. 18.
Nice, okay. That is a hit.
That'll be 5 Psychic and 8 Sneak. And then I'll go 1, 2 over this way. And looks like everybody's dead. Good job, team.
Woo! That was way easier than I thought it was going to be, which makes me think something much harder is waiting beyond the next door.
Do we find anything on the cultists?
Don't let the DM hear you say that.
No, they just had their masks, their robes, and their scimitars. In the next room, you see 4 wooden pews facing a stone statue in the middle of this torch-lit chamber.
We recognize the statue?
The statue has a roughly bipedal shape, and it's carved to look like it's coming undone, like a frayed rope. Its form is covered with mouths and outstretched tongues. Standing before the statue, there was once the purple-cloaked figures chanting, and now their corpses are kind of just laying there, slightly hiding their faces, their cowls. Yeah.
Cool. I chuck a Psychic Blade in the statue to see if it's a mimic.
Alright, it does not seem to be a mimic. No reaction.
Let's check these cultists for what they might have on them.
Yeah, the cultists just have their robes and their scimitars.
No books or notes, sir.
Can I listen at this door?
No little notepad that says "My evil plan."
You can, you don't really recognize the statue. again, the cultists don't really have anything of worth on them. You can still kind of check out the room if you want.
Yeah, Jackdaw would like to investigate the doors for traps, whichever doors people are gonna go through.
But we only need the two. We should check
While
both
you're
of them.
doing that, I want to investigate the statue.
Maybe there's a secret button or something.
Ooh, nice roll.
A 19 on the religion. It seems like you're not really sure what entity this is, but it looks to you like this statue amplifies these strange eldritch surges, like the one you just witnessed. It's a large crackle of energy.
It amplifies that magic.
Yeah.
Should we destroy it then?
We probably should, yeah.
Or should we try and push it over?
Yeah.
I would like to remind you that it is not likely to be a very stealthy action.
That's true, and it's also possible it could trigger some sort of alarm. So maybe we do that on our way out.
Yeah. If we don't find anything, we'll see if it's under the statue.
Can I check this door? See if I hear anything and any traps or anything that might be on it?
Yeah, sure. Perception?
I have proficiency, so I can give you the help action.
Yeah, 13
So,
looks all
13.
good.
What do I see?
Whew, in this room, 4 severed heads and 3 headless bodies lie on the floor of this room, which also contains 4 small crates in the far corner.
I think we. I don't know. Do I want to go any further into this room? I think just go back out and close it. Maybe fireball it.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope.
I wanted to investigate the crates.
You
Dude,
go.
I'm
Hey.
gonna go back over to here and find the cultist that I killed and put his robe on as a disguise.
Yeah, right. Jackdaw, did you want to investigate the crates?
Investigate them if you want. I'll stand to the door here.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna investigate them. Why not? Can I? Well, I have inspiration. And I don't think it's worth using, but yeah, sure, I'll use it. Why not? Probably stupid, but.
All right,
15.
Jackdaw. Can you also make me an Arcana check?
Sure.
All right, you do recognize this item. You are in much surprise as these crates seemingly hold the possessions of the previous adventurers that came here. There's some good shit in here.
Oh, nice. I will not say anything to the rest of the party members. No, I'm kidding. I'll call them back in and say, guys, look, I found the stuff of the old adventurers. Food, gold-plated cups and plates worth 200 gold, a wand of magic missiles.
Ooh, can I grab one of those
torches.
alchemist fires?
Yeah. So.
You guys, look at me. Praise Hadar. May he hunger forever.
Not funny, Braino.
I think it's very funny. Just a man of poor taste.
Oh, this wand shoots batarangs.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of, well, items that we can sell for gold, which we can just divvy up. Does anybody want the wand?
take it if no one else wants it.
I'll
Yeah.
take a few of the rations. I'll take some of the rations if no one wants them.
Yeah, Nettie will take some of the rations too, just to have.
Yeah, let's split them up. So Miss Green, Nettie, Brain, and Nightcat, you each take 5 rations. That way, if one of us isn't here, we don't lose all of those rations.
Yeah.
I'll take a flask of Alchemist Fire.
On the bodies, was there anything on the bodies? Weapons or anything, Muckle?
So it's someone's dog.
I was thinking either is someone
No,
gone to sleep or
I
is
think Moniker's fallen asleep.
or is he turned into a zombie?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. I was wondering what happened to him.
Sorry. No, I've been listening. I've been listening to everybody. I've just sort of been drifting in and out. It's late.
No, that's alright, man.
Was there outside of the crates? Was there anything on the bodies, Muckle?
No, it looks like everything they had of value was stripped and put in these crates.
So these are the, yeah.
Oh, did we have combat?
We did, yeah.
Oh.
It
Sorry.
was easy. We did it in one round. We didn't even go 2 rounds. So
Oh, okay. That would explain that.
Who wants the last bottle of the Alchemist Fire?
If no one
Got the
takes it,
balance.
I'll take it. Whoever wants to take it, I'll take it if no one wants it.
Yeah, Miss Green, why don't you take it? And then I can carry all the plates and cups worth 200 gold.
Shall we move into the next room, Miss Green?
Yeah, I think we should just check the door first before we go through.
I'll investigate the door for traps.
Alright, yeah, no, the door looks good. Looks good. No traps here.
No
Alright, I'll go ahead
crap.
and open it.
Alright. And reveals a dusty chamber with 4 wooden trunks.
I'm gonna throw a Catarang at one of the chunks. This one over here.
Alright. Lands and nothing really seems to happen as your Catarang sticks in.
Do we notice any like tripwires or anything on the ground?
Not at a glance.
Okay.
I think this is a holding place to the actual down to the stairs down below to go down to the basement, isn't it?
Yeah, could be. I'll step into the room.
I've got a couple more Catarangs. I'm gonna throw a couple at the other boxes.
Yeah, much to the same effect.
Can we investigate the boxes?
Yeah, I'll open one up. Investigate.
Alright, when you open it up, it looks like you see the dark purple robes that the cultists were wearing.
Can we take some of the because Brain already is wearing them? Can we put on the other ones, the ones that are in here, so all of us look like the cultists?
Those of you of a medium size can.
Can I use the scissors and my tool set to cut off the sleeves and the bottom so it fits me?
Yes, you could
We're
just
just
tell the
saying-
cultist that you got a little bit shorter on the while you're
Just
doing
say,
the
Jack,
ritual.
get on my shoulders, and we'll just throw one.
Oh my god. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to jump on Nettie's shoulders and we're gonna ask for one adult ticket to the movies, please.
So yeah, we've 4 cultists, and there was 4 of them that we
With
killed.
my
So yeah,
8
you know what?
strength.
I would definitely be in taking one of those and immediately putting it on.
So we're all in cultist cups. Robes now.
Perfect. I've been hoping for some disguise. Some meaningful disguise, but there's been no servants until the cultists. This I can work with.
I'm gonna check this other door for trap.
Yeah, right.
Nedwise, this makes up for you accidentally killing the casino owner for sure. Can Jackdaw help with the investigation?
You might have to switch.
My strength is 9, so.
Yeah, no traps. You don't see any traps upon this door.
So open her up.
You open it
The
and you
legs
see
are a
iron.
little wobbly on this one.
See iron brackets bolted to the walls holding 4 sputtering torches. They cast this room in this otherwise empty room in a dim light. On the far side, you see a spiral staircase descending into darkness. From below, you hear a human voice chanting in some kind of blasphemous tongue.
Guys, I think we found the book. It sounds like somebody's reading it.
Does it sound like a guy? Like a male voice?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Shall we go?
So why don't we try and go down? Maybe the 3 of us that aren't doing a child sneaking into an adult film go first.
Can we send the owl down?
Yeah, I can send Julius down.
Yes, of course. I'm going first. I don't know about any of you, but I'm going first.
Off we go. Pretending to be the best cultist ever.
Yeah, in that case, actually, the owls hang back.
Sirius winks.
Nettie, do you want to stay in reserve? Because I don't know how good our balance will be going down the stairs.
I think you go last, and you can just go down on Nightcat's shoulder or something.
Wait,
Yeah, we'll
is
step
anybody,
under the.
anybody over 6 feet?
No, I don't
We can
think
just
so.
crawl under.
Nightcat is 6'2".
Alright, I crawl under a robe. His robe.
I'm guessing it didn't work.
So the staircase down there opens up to a roughly hewn circular cave. It's empty and unlit. Opposite on the stairs, you see a 12-foot high archway and a similar cavern back there that's lit by purple light emanating from 4 large crystals. They're jutting from the floor. The crystals are flickering in concert with the chanting that echoes throughout the cave. The chants come from a dark-robed figure who stands near the edge of a circle of arcane runes inscribed on the floor. The figure recites this eldritch passage from a book, and he kind of sees you guys descending, and he carefully sets the book atop a wooden crate near the back wall. Inside the circle of runes, you see a headless body in plate armor, and this strange slug-like creature that has attached itself to the body's neck.
Can I say I would have disguised myself as one of the actual cultists that was killed upstairs?
We all did, did we not?
No, I mean like cast disguise self so that I have their face.
Might be a little late for that.
Oh well.
That's gross.
You guys know what to do.
Oh, we've relocated.
Straight to initiative.
Initiative.
Muckle, do you want me rolling for the owl, or are we just doing that together?
He'll just go directly after you.
Okay.
So Deadwise is up first here.
Oh my. I'm like, guys, what am I hitting the thing? Do I try to hit the thing?
Bow in worship.
Fireball. That's
I'm
missile. Whatever you have.
So, first she's freaking out, so she's gonna try to hide wherever she can, and then she's gonna hit it with her short bow because she doesn't know what else to do. I'm gonna hit the thing with the weird head.
Okay. A 15. The bolt will clang off its armor. It wasn't quite enough to penetrate.
All right. All right. Well, I'll say, okay, he's really tough, and I'm gonna run over here, and that's my turn.
So there's the guy in the robe, there's the knight with the weird head, and then there's also a headless body. Three separate entities.
I think
Well,
the slug.
the slug is attached to the headless body, I think.
Probably riding on a mount or something.
Okay, so there's two individuals.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, this headless body is going to pick up a heavy crossbow, aiming it towards Jackdaw with a 12.
That misses.
Alright. You see the strange slug-like being on its head squirming around in some strange kind of dodging maneuver. Mr. Marcos is going to fire a psychic orb towards the brain with a 14 to hit.
Armor class is 15, so he is going to be sad about that one.
Alright, he'll then use his bonus action to continue some kind of strange ritual. Nightcat.
Bonus action, steady aim. Does a 14 hit Marcos?
14 will hit Marcos.
Seven piercing.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Okay, Miss Green.
Bonus action, steady aim. And fire with my short bow at Marcus.
Oh.
That
The firing squad.
Alright.
22.
That is 22 damage to Marcos.
And that
Nettie
ends my turn.
Nettie looks up and is like, wait, are we allowed to kill him?
Brain, it is your turn. Marcos is not looking good.
No one else hit Marcos. I'll finish him off.
Non-lethal takedown, please.
Oh, did we have to keep him alive?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
don't
part
do
of the.
that.
Sorry, part of the mission was that we're supposed to keep him alive. Yeah.
Okay. As I see everyone look at the state as me as I hit this. Why are we meant to keep this alive? What am I doing? The casino job again?
I don't know. I guess I will. Let's see here.
Nettie's slowly giving everybody behind her the finger.
I'll just steady action aim and I'll shoot at the headless body, I guess. I missed.
Okay. Jackdaw is gonna move up here. Oh, whoops. And he's gonna cast Sleep. Right in the center. So.
Hopefully affecting Marcos, yes.
Yeah. So 5d8. 18 HP. So I don't know how much health Marcos has left. But if he's got 18 or less, I believe he falls asleep, unless I'm misinterpreting that description.
Nope, if it's 18 or less.
And that's also true of the Krokelmar. If they've got even less health, they'll fall asleep as well.
Well, the way it works is the lowest creature with the creature with the lowest hit point falls asleep, and then you take away the total for their hit points from what you rolled.
Right, gotcha.
And then that applies to the HP for the remaining creatures. And it keeps going like that until there's no more points left.
Right. How does
This is when the DM tell you Marcus is an elf. And then
Okay, the creature, the slug creature atop of the headless body actually falls asleep. As Marcos begins kind of shaking his head slightly.
Not immune to charm, Pog.
Well, this is sleep, so he's not asleep.
Marcos is not asleep.
Okay, but the worm is. So I'll just yell that out in case anybody didn't notice. The worm is now asleep. And for my bonus action, I guess I'll.
Okay. Wait till my turn.
Yeah, for my bonus action, I guess I will try to hide. And then Julius will fly over to Marcos and do the help action for Sirius. And then can I do the help action and then fly away? Or do I have to...
Flyby, yeah. You got flyby if you've got an extra movement.
Right, okay. So I will then fly.
You could say on the next person that attacks this person,
right.
The owl flybys and helps.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's serious, so I will. He'll fly
that's
by.
not how that works, Cass. He's got to fly there, take the help action when he's within 5 feet, giving help to a specific ally.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But since I know the initiative order, is that metagaming to know that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is kind of. Just say the next person. It's fine.
Okay. And then he'll move 10 feet away. And that will end my turn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay there, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So in order for help to work, you have to be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
15
not actually correct. I don't think. You just have to be within 5 feet when you take the action.
Hold on.
So Owl Flyby is legit.
All right.
That's
30.
again.
Well, because if I have to stay within 5 feet, frankly, sorry, I don't want my owl to get destroyed. So if that's the case, then I will not.
I can't move. Can't move my token.
Is this not all happening really at the same time? So you're doing
Thank
a
you.
flyby while someone else is attacking
All
in
right,
this round.
25 feet, and I'm going to well, he's bloodied. Is he? I don't want to roll. I don't want to roll a crit against this dude, and then he just dies on my arrow.
Even if we
yeah.
close once, we can get them within a round. I have a healer's kit. Like we can stay.
Is he gonna do death saving throws, Muckle?
We don't know that. But you can make. Can't you make?
We don't know. Then we should probably assume not. Yeah, I'm not my attack. I'm going to attack the headless body.
Well, that's asleep.
No, the Krokelmar is. The fragment of Krokelmar is asleep. I'm just, I guess, and I won't.
Maybe for clarity, we should ask Muckle, is the fragment of Kokomar sitting on top of the headless body?
It is.
Are they separate things?
They're separate things. But it appears as if the Krokelmar is kind of taking over, becoming the host of this body. The body's still standing up, although the head bit is fallen asleep.
Got it.
Okay, that's interesting. Then,
I can do non-lethal damage my next round.
Yeah, let's keep the value of that sleep by not waking it up yet. I'm going to, with my action, actually, I'm going to help the next attack against the headless body, with my Master of Tactics. And then with my bonus action, I am going to cast Hex on the headless body. And I'm going to give it to disadvantage.
It is worth noting that the Codex is just sitting on a pedestal.
It's just sitting there?
Yeah, he set it down when he seen you guys come in.
Oh. I have 35 feet of movement, so I've got 10 more of these. And then if I dash... Well, I can get right there and swipe it. Do you guys want me to do that? I can't get out.
You also have the Mage Hand spell.
Could I scratch that thing about me using my action to help and just use it to dash away? I'll provoke the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm gonna move over here. Yoink. yoink that book. Wait. So when could I have grabbed it? Could I grab it from here?
You can grab it
so
from
that
there.
I can grab it from here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's not even my full 35. Okay, that's 30. Okay. So I then will use my action to dash back the way I came. I can get to there and then there, I believe. All right.
Okay, so seeing you pick up the book from the pedestal, he's clearly panicked, and he's going to swing a ceremonial blade at you as you run by. With a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, that'll be 4 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. And can you also make a con save?
Right. So that's 4. Yep. Okay. Con save.
Alright, you will be poisoned for the next minute.
Alright, that's fine. I got the book. And that's EOT.
Alright, Nettie.
Okay, so we can shoot the body. Yes.
I mean, this guy is still doing some sort of ritual. We probably don't want him to finish it.
Yeah, but we don't want to kill Marcos, but yeah. So, but we're okay with
Okay,
taking out the
can
headless
we
body.
shoot him to knock him out? Muckle is the question I'd have.
No, you can't really shoot an arrow to knock somebody out.
I mean, he's a headless guy. It's not like where he's gonna survive anything.
Marcos is not the headless guy.
Yeah, no, I'm going after the headless body thing.
You do have what you came for. It might not be a bad idea to
Wait.
just
Okay, you know
leave.
what? Yeah, I'll just I'll yell. Yeah, I'll just be like, all right, we got what we want. I'm just bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna start heading to the door.
You don't need to disengage from anything.
Oh, right. I'm not in melee. Never mind. I'm just gonna run for the door. And that's my turn.
Fragment of Krokomar is asleep.
Okay, Marcos looks like he's beginning to come to his senses now that Krokelmeyer is unconscious. He kind of grabs his head and begins yelling and drops to his knees. Doesn't look like he's able to continue the ritual without the book. Nightcat, it is your turn.
Don't attack, just grab him, grapple him, get him out.
If he is prone, do I get advantage?
Yes.
Non-lethal damage. Cat ball strike.
Yeah, that is a hit.
And since I have advantage, it's 10 sneak plus 8 bludgeoning, so 18 total.
Alright, you knocked him out cold.
Alright.
I'll pull him over my shoulder.
Do we not want to take? Do we
We're
want
just gonna leave Krokomar here?
Yeah, we don't want to take care of that slug.
I'm just getting him out of the
Cool, whatever. So this thing is sleeping. We can just all get around it and ready actions to attack after each other to get a bunch of auto crits on it.
Well, we also have the we can do that, and we also have the fire things we got from above. We could all just throw them in and tap it.
If anyone's particularly good at tying knots, could someone come over here and tie him up before we attack that thing?
He'll be unconscious for at least an hour. It won't matter.
I think we have a few alchemist fires we could throw against the headless body in that.
Well, you don't want to wake it up because you want to get the critical hit so he's prone, right, for sneak attack.
Okay.
We get one auto crit, and then when he's prone, everyone else would get advantage. It's just gonna be better than alchemist.
Yeah.
Unless it's immune to physical, which might give us a bad time.
So we move
No.
Marcus upstairs anyway.
I'm just moving him right here for now. Mako, can you move Marcus over here near Nightcat?
Or would you want to bring him upstairs altogether with you, Nightcat, and the
No,
rest
I
of us?
want someone to come over here who's really good at tying knots and tie him up.
I have a really high sleight of hand when it's my turn.
We're out of
We're out of
initiative.
action.
Oh, we're out of initiative, then I'm going to run over and I'm going to help time up.
Sleep only lasts a minute.
Hey, we gotta go
We-
finish this now.
Natural 20.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
All right.
Tied up good.
And I will also put something on his mouth to stop him from casting.
Coup de grace. Coup de grace, everyone.
Coup de grace. Let's attack the thing on top of its head first.
Yep. We're all
Yep.
edging at the exact same time. 1, 2, 3. So we might as well do the attacks and get it all ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Mine is 17 when I hit.
The advantage and disadvantage cancels out in my case.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys had more than enough to kill the piece of crocodile, but without its host, the body can't survive either. So it's easy work. That thing had about 10 hit points. You guys killed the living shit out of it.
I'm gonna scratch
Do
out
we
these
do
markings
we
on the
find
floor and
anything
ruin
useful
the circle.
on the headless body?
Or even just a way to identify him so we can let people know he died.
Yeah.
Geez, I
Very
wonder
cool.
if the body belongs to the other head that was in the room with the 4 heads and 3 bodies.
Probably.
There's no way that would be the case, right?
Must
Yeah.
be the other adventure, but had he anything useful on him, Muckle?
Not really. Crossbow, heavy crossbow, and a great sword.
Okay.
And that this guy's tied up and unconscious, we'll search him too.
We definitely want to steal that dagger.
This guy doesn't have much on him either, just a ceremonial blade, and he does have a few components for spell casting.
That's why I gagged him.
Does he have an arcane focus?
He does not. He has a component pouch.
Okay. Our wizard, arcane trickster might want to take that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of cured leather in the component pouch.
Alright, now as we go back up here, everyone remember, there's still those 2 alchemists up there that we never confronted. So let's be careful.
They're upstairs. Hopefully no one came downstairs. We go out the same window we came in.
Alright, and what are you
No,
doing?
Well, we can torch the place after to take him out.
What are you doing with Delphi?
Bring her with us.
Alright.
Yeah. This guy's
So,
clearly a bad dude.
as you guys climb up, make your way to the kitchen and to the window, it looks like no one even noticed you were here. It's clear sailing back to the camp.
Cool.
Well, do we want to go back to the camp, or do we want to burn this house down?
I want to burn this
Or
house
attack
down.
those,
You never know what
those
this alchemist.
alchemists? Maybe instead of burning it down, we just attack the alchemists.
Let's
Well,
attack the
we
alchemist.
could also we can also
stumble
go back.
upon
We can also go back and see what they want to do. Ask the golden crowd what they want to do with it. We've got this
Yeah.
out. Do they want to clear it out? Because we can go. It could be something
Seems a
for us to
waste
go
to
back and
do
get
it
paid
now.
for. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the golden vault, man. These guys are a bunch of dicks. We didn't kill Marcus. If we free reign to burn the rest of the shit down.
Well, I have no problem. I have an alchemist fire with me. I can fuck it in the window after we get out.
Seems a
I'm really
waste of a
against
cool house,
arsony
though.
here. Yeah.
And you could you just as easily make your way back to the Waterdeep. You think if you ask around, you might be able to find someone related to the Delphi family.
We'll do that
So
then, and let them know and say, well, if you want, we could always help you clear it out, and pay us for this information.
No, what we should do is we should blackmail them. We know that Marcos was doing bad shit with the Delphi family name, and they should pay us to keep it under wraps.
No.
Yeah, I'd be up for that too.
Yeah.
No, we're above that.
Are we? I
No,
mean,
we're
you didn't
not.
seem to
No,
play
we're
about
not.
today's plan. You know, I think your position as party leader has come under question.
Light suggestions of blackmail might be helpful.
We need money. Let's try and get money from somewhere.
So did you guys want to head back to the Waterdeep, or?
I think for now we head back to the Waterdeep and bring your man with us.
Yep. We head down to the yawning portal to turn in our bounty on this man in this book.
We should reflect on for a moment on the fact that we've actually potentially completed our first mission without issue. So I don't want to jeopardize that by starting to blackmail people or whatever.
Still murdered 4 people.
That's different.
They attacked us first. Did
For
they?
cultists.
I mean, Marcus was a cultist. We're not allowed to kill him, right?
Well, he was being controlled by Krokuma, it seems.
You're assuming the other cultists weren't?
Good point. Good point. But our guy wanted this guy alive, so...
That's the job we were paid to do.
Yep, pretty much. Integrity and all that.
So murder okay, blackmail not okay. Got it.
Yep.
Murder's not okay.
It was business. It was a transaction. We transacted them from living to dead.
Anyway, let's get paid for this job and we'll see what we're going to do then.
The brain would like to point out that you can't break into somebody's private property and then claim self-defense when they defend it. It would not hold up in court.
Okay, so as the hours go by, you guys arrive at the gate of the Waterdeep. Did you want to make your way to the yawning portal? Was that right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's where the guy said he would be.
Alright, after taking a few minutes to look around, you do see Vassal Talistrom sitting at a table with another man who's dressed as a noble.
Instead of going straight up to him, I'll just grab his attention. And I'll indicate to him that we got the guy by making it clear that he's over my shoulder.
Vassal will kind of nudge the guy next to him and point over in your guys' direction, and they both hurriedly kind of run over. My boy, is that my boy, Marcos? Says the noble you don't recognize.
For the right amount of gold, it could be.
Oh, I can't believe you returned him to me, thank you. Please, here, you want gold? Here, take 150 each.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
how much not to tell him exactly what he was doing in that house?
Jackdaw will also mention that when we removed the book from his possession, his demeanor changed. So it seemed
Never
like he
mind
was-
that. Where's the codex? Do you have the codex? Says Vassal.
I hold up the book, just out of my pack, just enough that he can see it.
Ah, give that to me here. I have your gold payment. And he pulls out a large sack of gold.
All right. Upon seeing the gold, I flourish it, and with a bow,
hand it to him.
Okay, as you exchange the heavy bag of gold for the book, he's checking over Marcos, looking up and down, and says, "We need to get him to the nurse, please. We must be excused. We will be here if you wish to speak again on another day." And as you are kind of looking at the bag of gold, looks like it's about 2,000 dragons.
The bag that the noble gave us?
No, the noble gave you 150 each.
Okay.
Valis gave you a bag of 2,000 total.
Okay. So...
There's 7 in our party, right?
Yeah.
So 2,000 divided by 7 is what, like 285 or something?
Yeah, 285. Nice.
Not bad.
If you'll
Hey, there's
pardon
more
us,
where that came from.
we must be on our way. And they're kind of looking at you like, if you'll excuse them, kind of deal.
Oh, surely.
It's Nick Hat not.
Be about you. Be about your business.
Natty's already headed to the bar.
Don't flash that gold around, Eddie.
No worries.
I've also got 200 gold pieces worth of plates and cups to sell, as well as the great sword and the heavy crossbow. So we can sell all of those and get some more cash.
You can.
We should
Most of
probably
the stores will be closed right now. It's pretty late.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do it tomorrow, but just so everybody knows, there's a little bit more money coming your way.
And also, we should probably open up a bank account so you're not carrying around all that gold. If you guys don't already have a bank account.
Also, renovating the tavern could be an idea.
Nice.
Might be an idea to start that process, yeah.
So you guys celebrate for a little while, have some good food, have some good drinks, and make your way back to Drillskull Manor.
Alright. A toast to the greatest party. Well,
You see a ornate
I don't really
wooden carved box on the bar.
Let's open it up.
I've had some other kinds of parties that are better, but for this kind of party, it's the best I've ever had.
Yeah.
Stay dripped to the feet, night ticks on fleet. Fuck me, fuck shorty,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
free.
my
Ain't no
toast,
killers, I'm just
and I
killing all
drink.
these beats, Ain't no killers, I'm just
What
killing all these
is-
beats. Stay dripped to the feet, night ticks on fleet.
This is some good shit. This is nice.
What is wrong with your faces?
Ain't no killers, I'm just killing all these beats.
Are you
Is that like an AI drawing or something?
Yeah, it's gotta be AI.
Fucking bitch mouth,
Yeah.
Keep 100, I don't ever
Eyeballs.
All right, first up in the box.
Yeah, that Glock got kickback, hit him in the neck.
It looks like one is bleeding from the nose.
Ooh. While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast Disguise Self at will.
Got my brother right beside me, name is Tommy, keep it Tommy. Uzi right beside him, if you try and then you
Sweet.
die.
Who wants that?
Jackdaw, would you prefer to have that, or I can only use mine once per long rest.
Well, you probably only need it once per long rest. We should spread it out if someone else wants to take it.
Yes,
Yeah, we do end up
definitely.
having to play characters a lot, so I think we should
I've got
just
a
keep it.
I've got a wand in the room, so I
Ned
can
Wise.
if someone else wants it.
Of course, Nedwise. That would be a great fun. That would be a great find for you.
Yeah.
I do like playing dress up.
Yeah, take it. You're the infiltrator, and we can always
And you
trade
can
later
put,
if we need.
you can leave a disguise on underneath, so you could have multiple disguises on at the same time.
Or she could just use it whenever she wants to.
Yeah.
That
And is it
too.
to disguise self? Okay, so like whatever. So okay, so you disguise yourself as anything. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I would love that. I'll take it.
Next up in the box.
Hat of vermin.
At dinner.
Man. A bad summoning hat. I feel like that's made for me.
You gotta take it. I mean, maybe I'm not understanding it properly, but it doesn't seem super useful. You summon a
Neither
bat.
friendly nor hostile.
It just so you summon a bat and it just flies away from you as quickly as possible.
I mean, you could have speak with animals or charm animals or other combos to use with it. You can also use it to summon things to kill for things that recharge, like you get temporary hit points off Dark One's favor if you're a warlock, fiend, etc. Or if you're a necromancer.
It could just be flavor too.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you take that?
Also food source. But why does Nightcat want that? Like it's a bat, not a cat.
Yeah, I recommend recommend Nightcat hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
Next item though, let's see what they all are before you decide who gets what.
Oh, fair enough. They're all hats. Nice.
Interesting.
It just keeps going and going.
I kind of like that one.
Pictures.
It requires attunement though, so it really only needs to be canalized.
Map beast.
Animal friendship.
That's cool looking.
And you'd look like an extreme cat. A pretty big cat, Nightcat.
Oh, nice.
I could also use that.
Nice, that'd be useful.
Yeah. If only tongues, but comprehend languages is still useful.
Yeah. This would be good for our.
Yeah, for me or Nightcat, I think.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That's
What deity is it?
And finally, one last item.
You take the ceremonial mask, I'll take the cow.
No, I think I want the cat's cowl. I'm kind of into cats a little bit, so.
Oh my.
What race are you, Nightcat?
Nightcat is a human.
Dark
A what?
vision, 40 feet,
Ooh.
advantage on hearing.
I would like that.
I think that would be good
No.
for
No, my vote goes for Nightcat. This goes to Nightcat.
As a person that is,
It's a no-brainer.
I don't think Nightcat has dark vision either.
I don't know.
True, but Nightcat typically isn't also going in for the scouting.
scouting, yeah.
Yeah, I think Gareth also doesn't have dark vision as a human.
Okay.
Well, now
Well-
Nightcat does.
I guess so.
Well, maybe you'll have to do a little rollies for it or something, but
If everyone's cool with me taking it.
If there is any,
So what do you guys think of your new loot pile? They're all masks or helmets or hats.
well,
I
it's
will
gr-
give up the wand for that for the cat's cap.
it's pretty sweet because it really plays into the robbery theme where we're all wearing masks.
I think Brain might prefer the Helm of Telepathy, but if he doesn't want it, I'll have it.
I'm not sure he would need it. Right? He can already kind of do that.
The one that makes sense to me is the cat towels for me, but if someone else wants to take it, we'll argue over it again.
Would you like the comprehend languages one? Cass, would Miss Green?
The night vision and the perception is probably going to be better if I'm going in scouting, or whoever's going in scouting. So that's either me or Jackdaw, probably. Comprehension languages would be the second one I'd choose.
I think Garrett is actually the scout.
Or if Garrett's the scout, then it
Yeah.
should probably go to Garrett then. Yeah, there's the Garrett. That's the scout.
Although I do admit I kind of made it for Nightcat.
Well, there's
Well, then,
how many?
but if it's made for it, I'd like. There's what there's what makes sense at that level and what makes sense in the yokes. We can do it like we did the other things. We'll share it at what makes sense at the time. Do you know?
That
well,
won't,
there's seven-
won't work for attunement items.
No, but
Yeah.
then we can always take a short rest or two if we have to.
Well, there's 7 masks and 7 people, so it kind of seems like whoever gave us these masks and intended each of us to take one.
Okay, I'll be bold and then go. Muckle, what did you think was the best mask as the DM for me?
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna vote.
Oh boy.
So when an item comes up, you can not vote for yourself. All right.
Well, okay.
So first up is the Hat of Disguise.
It was.
Yeah, I feel like
So you
there-
can just
there are
move
some-
your token to where you want to vote for. I'm voting for Nedwise.
Oh, I see.
Where's my token? Oh. There.
All right. So it looks like Nedwise is getting the Hat of Disguise.
Yay!
Next will be the Hat of Vermin. That one's kind of a toss-up. I'm not sure who to vote for that one. Yeah, Garrett's not
I
here.
instantly know my vote.
Oh, I can't move my token. Come on.
Such a weird hat.
Yeah.
Weird hat for a weird guy.
I imagine if anybody can use it creatively, it would be Dan.
He is the wild
Hold on.
card after all.
I can't move my token.
Can't move your token.
Mhm. No. I
I
can't
was
select.
going to say, if I could use an distraction without having go. By the way, I need a distraction, guys. Beside the guard, it might be useful to me.
But now you would
Just
like
a
it?
frog appears on the
Yeah, we're going to-
marked shoulder, and they're like, "Ew, get it away
And
from me!"
bounces off, and then I go to a guard. Here, look, what's that frog or rasher doing here?
Wait, so now Miss Green wants it?
I'm just going.
Yeah, you can't vote for yourself. So
Yeah, I'm giving the argument though.
Oh, you want it? Oh, you want
Don't
it?
even want it. I'm just going. It could
Wait,
be useful.
I'm so confused.
I know.
I still think it would be best with Garrett.
With Garrett then.
Okay, Hat of Vermin is going to Garrett.
Yay!
Next up, we have the Helm of Telepathy.
All right. Since I can't vote for myself, where's
I mean, Brain can kind of already do that, so I feel like it'd be redundant.
Well, he can only do it a limited amount.
Yeah, but I'd
would
rather.
be more
You're the party face, right? Like if you want it, you can have it. It's fine with me. That's
I would appreciate that because suggestion kind of my thing, and also getting a deeper insight into other characters would be helpful.
Does Bob want it?
which character are you?
I'm serious Reticus Poloxy.
Oh yeah,
The-
you can have it. It's not a problem.
And Sirius gets the Helm of Telepathy.
Okay.
Next up will be the Mask of the Beast.
This is one I have no idea.
Yeah, I almost wonder if we should do this one last.
Circle back around.
Okay, we have the Cat's Cowl.
All right, Cat's Cowl.
Oh, I know they want it.
Okay, that'll be Cedric with the Cat's Cowl. And the Ceremonial Mask.
The ceremonial mask. Okay.
Who is the? Do you get to choose the deity?
I think it's just for flavor.
I believe it's chosen for you.
Oh, we didn't do the Helm of Comprehend Languages either.
No, we
Okay.
didn't. Mask of the Beast, Helm of Comprehend Languages, and the ceremonial mask. Those are the three that are still in play.
Looks like the Ceremonial Mask is going to Jackdaw.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
don't. I'm not a spellcaster, so I mean, no point giving it to me.
Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Then. Oh.
Okay, the Helm of Comprehending Languages will go to the Brain. That finally leaves us with the Mask of the Beast. So who didn't get one yet, Miss Green?
Me.
The screen.
Miss Green.
You have the Mask of the Beast. Although Garrett is not here, you can take the Hat of Vermin if you wish instead.
Look, leave it as is. I'll take the Mask of the Beast.
Animal
All right.
friendship.
How do I... Muckle, I don't see this mask in the compendium.
No, you won't see it either.
Okay. I'll just add it
It's
manually
in
then.
the handouts of magic items.
that'll wrap up today's session as you guys spend the evening attuning with your items.
Oh,
Any
exciting.
level up?
I didn't fuck it all up. Yay!
Yay!
Could someone explain to me how attunement works? Like, I just need to hold on to it for a while.
Short rest.
Yeah.
In here it doesn't. In here it doesn't make a difference. You don't. It's just attuned already once you put it on you.
Gotcha.
You just can't like take it off and put it like and put somebody else can't just grab it and put it on and it won't work for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and you can only attune to 3 objects.
Okay. Is there a place to mark that on our sheet? How many we've attuned to?
There's not, but you could add a resource, or you can just make note of it in the bio section. There's lots of empty spaces.
Okie dokie.
You guys did it. You successfully completed the heist.
Yeah. Not bad
Good
for a bunch of
game.
people who continue to fail until now.
You got a substantial amount of gold. Just as a reminder, it would cost about 1,200 gold to renovate the tavern.
How much did we
I
get
think we should.
overall? How much? I wasn't paying close attention to enough to
Yeah, 2,900.
do that.
We got 2,900 gold total. I don't know. I think I'm not really too why renovate the tavern? We're supposed to be doing this heist to get all these gold dragons, right? We'll probably need money to fund that operation.
Yeah, but the tavern might
Help
bring
fund
us,
that operation.
have income. I don't know.
I mean, we can
Seems
make
like,
it fun.
it seems like
with,
we're going pretty far off track of what the point of the mission is when we start trying to pay tavern keeper, in my opinion.
I mean, we could make a
Careful,
fun.
you-
Like, we don't have to put all of it. We could each put like 150 in and just.
But the 6 of us coming into this old tavern looks suspicious. The 6 of us coming into a tavern that is open doesn't look suspicious.
I mean, it's
gotta
supposed to be
go.
like a banner or whatever, right? Like,
But I had a fun
there's
game.
nothing that says we have to use it as a base.
Good night, Renomi.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Good night.
Well, it's morning for me, so good night to you guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I mean, like, we can like hang out in Garrett's mom's basement or whatever, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I think the whole do your own tavern thing seems kind of like a distraction.
You could get some passive income from it, though. That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
So we each get 483 gold pieces if we're dividing it 6 ways.
Yeah,
435.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7. Divide it 7 ways.
yeah. So we each got 435 gold, and we can
Oh, we
decide.
got 435.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We didn't add the gold. We didn't add the gold cups or any of that yet that we have to sell.
All right, I'm at 470 then.
I mean, how much is Nightcat gonna charge us to buy into this tavern in the first place? We're gonna be investing our own personal gold into it too.
Perhaps.
Well, we all live here. Most of us.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
No, but
equal
Nightcat
shares.
inherited belongs to Nightcat, right?
Yeah.
And Bob the Brain is definitely not paying to build up somebody else's business.
Point.
Yeah, you'd have to
But if
like
we're,
open
like-
a business and sell shares of it between you.
I was gonna say, like, if we're all like investors, then we share all the profits.
Yeah, and then we have to hire staff. We have to do renovations. We have to deal with guild bureaucracy, and like we're just supposed to like Bob is looking for the payday. You know, he's here to steal gold, not run a tavern. That's Bob's position, anyways.
Well, I must ask, what's everybody gonna do when you level up?
But are we leveling up? That's what I was asking. Did we get a level up, or we have to do another mission?
You can level up.
Nice.
But I want to know what you're doing because I'm curious.
Warlock.
I would love your all feedback because I'm still relatively new to D&D. I've never multi-classed. I was thinking about, not yet, but at some point, multi-classing in Wizard. And I know last week you guys said that you should have a plan if you're going to do something like that. And so if you guys if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm probably just going to take a 4th level in Rogue for now, but
Go twice for divination.
I was looking at Blade Singer as well.
Blade Singer would also be neat, but you have to take off your armor, I think. Or, light armor. Light armor, never mind. I was thinking of medium. But yeah, Blade Singer would be interesting. I would go divination for the importance, which are pretty cool.
What level do you expect the campaign to run to? I guess is the money question there.
I think 11 is what you said.
Yeah. Yeah, probably 11. There is an option to run it till 20, but that involves the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and I don't know how that would go.
Yeah, so like the payoff for if you want to take a 1 level dip of Wizard to get access to like ritual casting for utility or something, that's reasonable. But the payoff into actually getting Wizard levels, you're gonna have to be. It's gonna be a lot of levels you're gonna have to take. You need at least 3 levels before you get to your 2nd level spells, right? So you'd be level 6 at that point in time.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. As I was,
it would take you a long time to get a payoff.
Basically, your guys' next level up, I'm going to ask you guys if you want to wrap it up at 11 or if you want to take it to 20.
Okay. Yeah, because
I'm probably going to go Bard. Because Charisma's already my highest. I can get...
Very good, very good. We now have a healer.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would make more sense to just take the Ritual Caster feat, but...
That's an option too, if you want.
Well, you did use your ASI, so...
Right, that's the thing.
Your ASI is kind of not necessarily cheaper than a level dip, though.
Yeah, I thought doing a 1 or 2 level dip would provide more utility to the party than Ritual Caster, which would only let me take 2 spells as rituals. I don't know. If I think about it too much, it no longer becomes fun. So I'm just gonna
Blade Singer, you kind of need to have like what's your intelligence? 16.
I think it's. Let's see here.
Is it all right if I go with sleep and charm person for my spells? Because that seems about me.
Yeah, if you want to.
And for the cantrips, Booming Blade and Mind Sliver.
Some pretty solid picks.
Yep. And I am officially a warlock.
Ooh. I have 25 charisma. My spells are off the chart already.
25.
25. That shouldn't be possible.
I have +7. It might have been because of one of the things I just added.
25? That can't.
No, that's not.
The math's not mathin'.
And something went wrong. Wait a minute.
Maybe you have 25 health?
Last I heard you had 16.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something that I added in the Hat of Disguise or no. Alright, something went wrong. I'll fix it.
Look at my HP.
Sad.
The Fae have cursed me.
I can't get my sheet to load, but Brain, I'm pretty sure my intelligence is 16, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad then.
I'm just trying to think about what would be most useful for the party.
It's really weird.
Yeah, you definitely have 16 charisma. Do your level up on the Roll20 character, Mancer.
Question is, do I want to go fighter or artificer?
I think Nightcat was going to do Artificer if that changes your decision at all.
Okay. Give me fighter gives me archery proficiency for, but
You have intelligence
artificer
13.
gives me. I just get mage hand, and I get I get another cantrip, and level 1 spells. I have one other level 1 spell then.
What's your intelligence score?
10.
You can't. Artificial, you need minimum intelligence 13.
Okay, I'm going to go fighter then.
Makes the decision easy.
So Mrs. Green is going fighter. What's everybody else doing?
Bard.
Bard.
I'm specifically of the
Warlock.
Archfey patron.
Nice.
Alright, what spells? Light, because I don't have dark vision. Oh, and message. She's mockery. Message.
Hey, if you cast sleep, if two people cast sleep at the exact same time, can the... Oh wait, no, spells don't apply. Spell effects don't stack.
No.
I was thinking that could oh, but it could maybe work on the remainder of hit points. Like maybe it could like start where the other spell leaves off, but that's about as much as it could do.
Now my spells have to be enchantment or illusion, but Roll20 is giving me all the possible spells. That's got to be an issue, right?
Yeah, they don't. Roll20 doesn't school lock.
Okay.
Because you can also take those spells at certain level breakpoints from the entire wizard list, but
Right.
you have to be cognizant of that.
Alright, so I'm doing both healing spells, doing Healing Word and Cure Wounds and Charm Person.
Anyway, have a good one all. We will talk to you
Should I do...
next week.
Yeah, man.
Good
It's
night.
been real.
And if we have two arcane tricksters, you probably don't want to take too many enchantment and illusion spells because you're going to run into overlap.
Yeah. Like I have Find Familiar, Sleep, and Silent Image. I don't have Silvery Barbs, which is just too bad. But that's all right.
Yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna bounce too. Thanks for playing.
All right. Good night.
Night, guys.